So we're back for our last and final game of the day. Where are our two XKO fans at? There's still some energy. It's Sunday evening, or is it back again after yesterday? Maybe. I think we're gonna get right to it. I mean, the setups are still empty. We're waiting for our players. We're waiting for Riza and Wade. But in the meantime, I'm gonna introduce to you our casters on deck. Nothing is. Are they ready? Yeah? Are we ready? Are we? Boys, are you there? Falk and Dunk?
Damn right we are. We're ready. We're here. We're live.
They're ready. All right. Then take the stage, Falk and Dunk. Have fun with 2XKO.
We didn't respond on time, but we are here for a good time. Hey, it's me, Dunk, and you are welcome to viennality XL live in Austria, Vienna for 2XKO. Top 8 is going to be nothing but a blast. I have brought in one of the strongest in the UK to hold it down with me, Falk.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling, my friend?
I'm feeling wonderful, man. This has basically been a huge build-up of the entire weekend, you know. Both of us have been very active in 2XKO, and, you know, it is just awesome to see. I think everything just... We've had a certain placement we'll get to very soon that we couldn't have predicted, I would like to think. However, this entire top 8, France really came to play.
Yeah, it's an all-French affair, like you said. Obviously, some people at home might not like that, but all the French people came to play, and play they did. We're going to see them playing in top 8 for 2XKO. It honestly has been a story of upsets, despite the fact that it's a French affair.
Yes.
The fact that we're seeing people like Riza, who is like kind of just the father of French 2XKO.
He is the big brother of the entire French FGC, right?
Exactly, right? But he's in top 8, ready to fight. But we've also seen a couple new names take out big names, for example, like Run, right? Run, I know, I've seen him online in tournaments, but making this top 8 is massive. But also amongst that mix, we also have such amazing players that you know and love. We have Wawa, we have Yasha, we have Noka, ready to play today, so it should be absolutely fantastic. We're just waiting for the players to drop by, but so far, viennality has been absolutely amazing, hasn't it?
It's been incredible, honestly. Like, the team over here have made the event just nothing short of amazing. The venue just conveys a certain kind of energy, and I feel like you really need to be here to experience it as well. It's just super chill. The vibe has been immaculate, and overall, it's just great to see a variety of different fighting game players also then taking an interest in each other's fighting games, because we've kind of been watching a bit of everything. You know, there's been a lot of different titles that have been taking place over here, viennality predominantly being, you know, an MK-centric event, and really, 2XKO is the first time it's over here. Wasn't around for last year. This time, we find it on the Challenger event in the competitive season, right? As a Challenger event.
Yeah, it's my first time seeing
God, the French flags, look at them, they came to party.
It's the French invasion, they said. We're going to have to watch it happen. Like it says, Riza and Wade will start off winners semis, winners side, to see who's going to get into that winners finals. Then we've got, at this point, El Clasico from Dragon Ball Fighters way back when, Wawa going up against Yasha. And then on that loser side, we've got Krilu, the sort of disruptive force to all of this, going up against Noka. And then to round it out, Run going up against Canix. It's going to be a bloodbath no matter who makes it through. But do you have a prediction for who is going to win, Fab?
For who's going to win, I mean, I feel like we could be seeing anything. I can't make any predictions, but all I'm saying is Riza and I, we used to be MKX boys, so a little bit of bias over there. But also one thing I wanted to touch on is that Run and Noka both had to do insane performances in general to get the run backs to even qualify for this top 8.
Exactly, right? Like no one sort of had an easy run in it. They all had to meet someone that came in pretty hard at them. Like, for example, Run had to fight Heapski twice. Heapski, one of the best UK players we have.
Definitely.
And Run dispatched of him twice. But we are just about getting into our game. It's going to be Riza going up against Wade. That Darius Vi going up against Echo Alawi. Alawi, a character that a lot of people are looking at as top 1. She has really belligerent setups so she can impose on you. But do not look twice at this double down Vi Darius team.
It's not a team you'd expect to see in a top 8,
Absolutely not, but it comes packed with damage.
So much damage as well. And the pace, the one thing I want to talk about with Riza, the pace he was playing at yesterday was so fast. This guy is just immediately responding to things that he's seeing, immediately checking space. And I wonder if we're going to be seeing that same kind of energy, because Wade is also a player that plays very fast. And Wade plays in a very, this is actually a recent team, no? The Echo Alawi, and it seems like he's been playing it for the longest time ever.
He's been playing it, he played it at the start and then switched over to Warwick at a certain period. And the Echo Alawi just fits like a glove. He seamlessly went back to this team once Warwick received some nerfs, and he just made it look really, really clean, right?
Yeah.
And I think for Wade, we've always known he's cold as ice. He's got ice in his veins. He's so relaxed. Look at his face right now, like not an ounce of emotion, right? But he's had a bit of a quiet run into the top 8, and we'll see if the Echo Alawi team could come in clutch for him. But honestly, I want to talk about RZA, right? This double down team, Darius 5, what people don't notice is, yes, the double down combos will build a lot of break for your opponent, and they will give them a lot of access to getting out combos. But the big thing is the damage it does, right? Headless into Tag Vi, Charge, Vault Breaker, there's so many options there.
Yeah.
But I think our players are button checked and ready for.
It literally comes down to that thing as well. You get a single touch, you can just go into super, and the raw damage aspect from that alone is incredibly threatening, especially when you're someone, of a fighting game understanding like RZA, like someone that really understands how to enforce things like that, how to find that stray hit and then capitalize off it.
He's been at it for years, right? We see RZA in so many games. We saw him in top 8 for MK earlier on. We'll see how he fares today. Players just about getting ready. I can feel it, Funk. I feel the energy. I feel excited. Man. I hope everyone in the venue feels excited. I hope everyone at home feels excited. Oh yeah, I love you guys. I can hear you. Keep going.
Yeah, keep that energy up. We've been waiting for this the entire day. The entire weekend has all been a build-up for this top 8 right here.
It's going to be a long night, but here we go. 2XKO top 8. It's RZA, the godfather of 2XKO, going up against Wade, the Iceman. Let's break it down, guys.
Got that patented Echo Alawi. Can we talk about the fact that we have even more obsidian color variants over
here? It's so pretty, man.
Dude, it's so cool.
Here we go, though. Round starts already. The opening gambit sees Wade start off in advantage. Bleed is applied to that Alawi. That's a great jump. But the freestyle working out for Wade, tagging right back into the Alawi to punish the attempt on that Echo. And it's Wade who finds first blood.
That he does. Getting a tentacle in the corner. Here we go to the strike throw game. 2L challenge by RZA. He's going to be using the Vi OTG over here. That he does to get the extension to that charge vault breaker. Look at the corner carry as well. Didn't quite get the follow-up, but still. Oh, that's a happy birthday dunk.
Have to break, maybe.
Just got to find the right time to break.
Waiting for his moment, but I like that from Wade. Keeps it very simple. There's the roll. Can't tag into Alawi in time, but there's the up back helm breaker, goes straight into the throw. The first character gone for Wade, and there is no fury in sight. Vault breaker in, managed to find a hit. There's the throw, not gonna get much from this, but just happy to spend the bar and get a little bit of damage. The main thing for us is, can you build that break bar back?
I think he was too close for the Darius Headless to connect over there. Maybe, but right now, Wade gonna confirm over here into the super time winder. We are ending with that helm breaker in a very convincing round. I mean, RZA had a couple opportunities right there, but ultimately a few things slipped through his fingers. Wade usually is ready to just adjust and capitalize on the fly.
And while RZA had to use break, Wade did that without breaking a sweat, and now finds another first hit. It's going to be so much damage that RZA can't really reply to. Sets up the tentacle. It's a bit too far away, but it's going to track for this throw. Yes, it is. And full combo. This could be death fast.
Hey, yeah, that is 100% death. Because we're getting the tentacle interaction over here. Take a break. Tag launch back into the Alawi, into the S1 Super, and that is going to close out the Vi. Fury almost on the side of RZA. We're really close to building that, and Darius with Fury only really needs one good touch to turn things entirely in his favor.
Oh, there is JH connects, and that forces the break from Wade. Can't get the rock out, but Alawi's getting hit. That's decent damage onto her. And Wade just backs out, wants to be safe. Fury is available just now for RZA. If he does find it, it's going to be massive. Hits the 2H and just continues the combo. Going to get limit strike here, build some bar here.
Oh, we're catching out on some damage into the Headless. Apprehend. And Alawi's going to get clipped.
That's experience. That jump there is experience from RZA. He still has Fury. The rock parried away. Good patience from RZA. Doesn't push too far. Good block on the overhead. Jabs out and wants to just get Alawi to the corner. Hits the 5M, and it's even in rounds. If you thought RZA was going to come here and go 0-2, you were absolutely mistaken.
And can we talk about the fact that he didn't spend the break, he didn't spend the Fury? He's going into this round now, the final round with the full resource available. Wade doesn't have the same thing on his side right now. So that first hit is really going to matter if Riz is able to pull it off. Wade going to really have to pray that they don't get opened up first, because could spell some disaster. Ilawi fishing, that was nice movement. And I like that
great
choice.
5M to interrupt the sway from RZA. He'll get decent damage and placement. Maybe switch back into Ilawi.
Oh, the tentacle
drop.
interaction. Yeah, I think I messed up the combo route right there. Darius shoulder going to check, keeps Wade in the corner and go to the strike throw game. We get that meterless conversion as well with Darius.
Oh, cow hit. That's a big starter. Will take us nearly to the corner. Tentacles up, they'll have to be careful. And RZA probably tried to take there, got hit by the jab. And that should be all she wrote, right? He has that assist up if he needs it.
Shouldn't even need it. We go straight into super. And that is going to be Darius getting packed up as we're down to a solo Vi Fury. Not quite on the side of RZA just yet, but very close to it. Oh my, happy birthday.
Water with punishment. Can't get the record, charges up. Just take him to the corner. One girl wrecking crew connects with the command grab. And we'll go into level 1. Bleeders applied. Chip could be a problem here.
Oh dear brother. Okay, in motion. Managed to clip the Vi. Airborne as well on that JH. Wade unable to capitalize on that, using the cancel on Fury. Tentacle, but just about building the Fury in time, which is a really, really good thing. RZA afforded another chance at life. Wade still kind of in the danger zone, because this is Vi we're talking about. You know, one straight hit and you could lose your character even at that much life with a single hit into super. And speaking of, RZA right now with dash unders.
I like that. I like that he kept the combo simple and short, so he has a little bit of fury to work on this Ilawi with. Headless into Chip! RZA, against all odds, takes the first game!
My God.
I don't want to blow my gasket yet, but this could be unprecedented.
It really could be. And you know what's crazy is RZA's no stranger to winning Viennality just for different games. This might be the return of the king, but we can't speak too soon. Wade, definitely, you know, it's not like he was doing anything bad over there. We're just talking about, Fury, we're talking about Vi, we're talking about the kind of, what's the word I'm looking for, Dunk? The style that RZA plays at, the fearlessness.
RZA is just a veteran. There was a moment he did run, jump, JH.
Yeah.
It's a tag fighter. You have so much freedom.
He just be doing it.
Give RZA fundamental tools. He's using them. Takes that first game and is looking to put Wade to bed. Wade did reset, and like we said, he's the Iceman. He's cool under pressure, and he's showing us exactly that now. Don't expect him to falter. What will he look for on Oki here? Just has tentacle up?
Imagine we're going into some diabolical mixed territories. What a good block from RZA. I think it was the absolute guard from the push block right there that saved him. Got clipped in between there, and an excellent bait right there on the break from Wade. We get to set down into the corner. Imagine we're going into that tentacle Oki. No tacos this time.
And that's such a hard thing to confirm for Wade, but he's got a lot of damage on this fight. If he can maybe get the kill here.
Oh, what a parry.
Insane parry, right? Just so ready for the charge follow-up. And now it's all Darius on his lonesome. No Fury, no health. It's looking like no chance.
Just one man for Noxus. Man and Axe, and that 5M is going to find its mark. Going to get that Vi extension. The OTG assist, ever so useful. Being able to extend combos, getting massive amounts of damage. Oh, the throw, just a little bit too early, Doug. Just a tiny bit too early. It was a good decision, because it looked like Wade was staying grounded.
It looked like Wade wanted the push block. The assist came out.
Yeah.
Looked like he was waiting for something to happen. That's a happy boo-boo, and it could be a big problem. Level 1 doesn't want the damage, wants the Oki.
You're only going to get one hit from the super that's going to hit both of the characters. Wade now keeping it tricky. Tentacle interaction, charge 5H, forces the break from RZA. Keeping that Darius alive, very important, but a 2H snipe from Wade, the anti-air. We're getting a big Ilawi extension over here, in motion, send him back down, set up the tentacles again. What is the option?
Another throw perfectly timed from Wade. He's working on a perfect here at this point. Does the roll overhead, good block from RZA, still locked into this corner.
What a parry!
It's great, but there's little chance here. He hasn't got the health, hasn't got the resources. A comeback is nigh impossible from RZA.
It is extremely difficult to do so. Not impossible, but extremely difficult. Chip is definitely going to play a factor over here. But the defense from RZA, but it's insane! Missed the jumping normal on the way down. I'm not sure if he tried a J2H or what. Plus frames as well. Rizzo trying to keep the pressure going with a push block. Excellent timing right there into the time winder. Wade tying things up. This is close.
Wade taking a little bit of time to adjust, I think, to what Rizzo was throwing at him, but he's finally found his rhythm and his flow. It is first game of the top 8. You can feel a bit slow. And like, we've been there for a while. Like, the players might be a bit slow to start here, but it's all down to this game. Rizzo has done that JH multiple times round start. He's looking for something, but hasn't quite found it. Wade finds the first hit again.
Getting sent down, extension into the time winder, tag launch into the Alawi. That is a good break from Rizza, denying the opportunity. It's being sent to the corner. The cross up with a jump heavy.
Can't believe that hit from that side. But goes where she pleases. Does have access to that Darius. Yeah, he's looking for the big damage now. And because you already have break, you're not getting break bar for this. Look at the damage. Switches back into Wade. There's no way you're getting this much damage. Looking for Chip, but the wake up attack comes from Wade, and he just wants to get Alawi to safety.
You know what? I think Rizza knew that the Hyper Crater Maker wasn't going to kill, so he wanted to keep that bar just in case.
Yeah, one in his back pocket just in case a parry was necessary. But now he's paying for his crimes. Level 1 should be enough to kill here, and he will pop it. It's all up to Vi, but you've done a lot of work on this Alawi, right? One combo should be enough. Could go into command grab to get the kill as well.
It's kind of just S1 super territory at this point as well to kill the Alawi. There's the headless, the cross up, didn't get the conversion though. Still a nice little chunk of damage though on the side of Rizza. Wade finding his opportunity with the Alawi. Sending into that Echo, being sent down. We got install time.
Tangle timeline. Hits Vi. She will have Fury in just about a second. Has to be careful though. Can be baited. Opts for the level 1 immediately. Rizza tries to do the S1 counter, but it did not come at the right time. Tentacle slaps him out of it, and Wade now looking to take his second game. Another charge JH on round start. Rizza has really been favoring this.
It's such a massive button, and right there we saw the counter hit, getting the conversion, and right now JH again. Echo not able to capitalize on that. Rizza now getting the Vi on the screen, goes into the headless. We're going to see a tag over here. I mean, even if that's parried, you've got Vi, you're ready. You can kind of just throw it out there, you know, no bar on the side of the Darius, but Rizza gonna get the sway grab. Push to the corner, court topping as well.
The tech chase from Rizza, who'll be rewarded with a lot of damage, does have access to that tag. Doesn't have bar on Darius, so that's a big problem. He's gonna switch in, get a bit of damage, maybe put bleed on at this point.
No. We go back into the Vi. We don't spend the super, we keep that bar of meter, the same thing like before. Wade gonna find his moment though. Finding a way out of that corner, finding a combo, getting the limit strike, setting up. Good push block on the 2M, and Rizza. Push block into S1. Into the super, that almost destroyed the cranium of Alawi, but...
Watch out, has assist available. Great parry timing from Wade. Tag launcher on block. Rizza, you good?
Rizza sees things we don't, Dunk.
Oh, he needs to see the game. He's down to just Darius, but has Fury. Both those characters are one touch with Fury Darius, right? You get hit, you are going to perish, but gets hit by the down score, and we'll have to hold this Tangled timeline open.
That he will. Strike on the side switch. Wade getting the extension. All right, limit strike again. What can he do over here? Oh, you know what? It's a tough one right there, but Wade looking like he's going to go straight into that Alawi level 3, the Wrath of Nagaki Boros,
and that is going to be Rizza going down.
You call him the Iceman, right?
He's calm under pressure every single time. Even after losing that game 1, he didn't look worried, didn't look flustered, and we'll be moving on into the bracket. But Rizza is not done yet. We'll be going down into that loser's pool, but it's an absolute shark tank down there. So good luck getting out of that one.
Yeah. It is an absolute bloodbath, no matter how you look at it, throughout the entirety of this top 8, right? Like, every single game is just killer after killer. And Wade over here, you know, comfortably moving himself into the winners finals, looking to play against the winner of Wawa and Yasha, who's coming up next. 2 players that don't really need introductions, especially if you are a Dragon Ball player. And, you know, these guys have just the French scene in general has been so tight-knit. Both of us obviously operating in the European scene in general. We've been seeing how much passion these guys have. How, you know, we saw them go out to Frosty Faustings. We've seen a lot of online competition. We've seen a lot of offlines as well. And we've seen just a wide variety of different performances. Naturally, I think, well, you know, Wawa has been the favorite, has been the player that comes out on top very, very often. But that can't take away from anything else the other players have accomplished. I mean, Noka recently getting the win in Gamescom from losers as well was like absolute beast mode.
You can't count anyone out at this point, but it's so tough to bet against this man right here.
Yeah, it really is.
Wawa has been running scenes since he was wearing toddler shoes.
This guy was playing month 4 to XKO at EVO.
Exactly.
When the game was brand new.
Like, but I think for Wawa, the thing for him is he's no longer that young prodigy anymore. There are expectations. There are levels you must maintain.
Yeah.
And as of recent, he hasn't been able to solidify that he's number one.
It's that pressure at being at the top.
The best in Europe.
Yes.
Can he do it here? Against the opposition that have taken him out in the past, right? It's a very important tournament for Wawa, I think, to just win and show that he is the best in at least Europe,
really solidify
maybe
that
even
right
best
now.
in the world, right?
I mean, we've had a mixture of different results, haven't we? Dark Resurrection in the EU Community Series didn't quite go Wawa's way. Kane was the one that came out on top over there, but Kane, in attendance over here, didn't even make the top 8. Lost to Rizza in winners, which is crazy to think about, is a player of Kane's caliber not being able to make it in there.
It's been insane how this bracket is.
And we got Santa KDD as well recently in Spain, where Wawa, you know, managed to win over there.
Yeah, it's just about consistently beating that top opposition. But then you go to the other side of things, and you got Yasha, right?
Yeah.
Who arguably had one of the toughest routes to top 8. But it's
the results speak for themselves, don't they?
I mean, he's strong. Like, made top 8 in everything apart from the biggest major we've had for 2XKO. And even then, it was by a hair, right?
It was.
He's super strong. And I think for him, it's now a question of, can you beat out these players like Wawa, right? Because he did have a slow start to 2XKO. We did see him build up slowly, but once he found a game plan that he was happy with, that had consistent, repeatable sort of situations, that's when we started to see him flourish, especially on that Yasuo Ari. On the other side, though, it's going to be Vi Caitlyn. Is this tournament?
This is button check.
It looks like it's a button check.
Little button check, but yeah.
But it's an interesting team from Wawa, right? Vi Caitlyn, we don't see that much.
We don't, but I mean, I think we've seen what Wawa is capable of producing on this team. And then Yasha is so fundamentally crisp. Really just the Yasuo, obviously Yasuo, kind of a hot topic, I think, since the patch. Very polarizing character. Either way, you know, this shell of Yasuo and Ari, I think it took some hits in some ways. In some ways it remained okay. And ultimately, it is just, I would personally consider it a strong team. Maybe not as strong as before because we lost Yasuo lost the J2H, but generally speaking, I haven't really seen it matter too much. I feel like the people who play this shell at the highest level are just adapting anyway.
I think the biggest thing for this team is, even though you're playing freestyle, don't be deceived, there's also a double down in there, right? They have access to massive damage whenever they want it. We'll see though, can you pull it out against the two lovers on the other side? Because they're going to try and keep you away, keep you at bay until it suits them.
And there's one thing as well that I find so interesting about Vi Caitlyn specifically is that Vi, obviously being an incredibly oppressive character, very fast character, she wants to get in your face and she wants to press buttons. Caitlyn, on the other hand, is the complete opposite end of the spectrum. So you get a lot of screen displacement with freestyle. You have Caitlyn who's staying back, you're calling your Vi forwards, you're tagging to your Vi, you're doing your thing. If it doesn't work out, you're back into your Caitlyn on the other side of the screen. It's like there's so much room to play with in neutral and so many different conversion opportunities as well.
It's a beautiful juxtaposition. We'll see if Wawa can execute on that symphony here. But here we go. Second winners game of top 8. Wawa, the symbol of France, going up against Yasha, the patient puppeteer. We've seen it time and time again, but who's going to take it this time?
We start things off anti-air with that Vi back assist. Making craters. Going for the heavy, the throw not going to work out. It is going to get fully converted by Yasha, being wise to it. Okay.
Have to take a
Sets
reset.
up.
Try
That
to-
is, yeah, that's the scary stuff right there.
It's a smart setup, right? Which
It
will
is,
catch
yeah.
roll, any attempt at a roll, and it's kind of safe to wake up attack. Oh, I had to respect it. Got hit.
Oh.
And opted to break. Caitlin's out now, though. And this is confirmed. Trap starts. Yeah, I love this combo. They'll take you all the way to the corner, and then you have to hold another trap.
There it is. Wawa 2L gets a trap interaction, forces the break out of Yasha. Yasha going for that 6S1 for the stance cancel.
What?
But
If he confirmed that, I would have called the tournament right here. And that wall was just having to sit a bait, calling that buy assist to keep you locked down for the mix. Connects to the 5L, 6-bar on deck. It's about a question of who he wants to spend it with. I don't think he'll spend all of it on this, wait, hold on.
hold up. Is he going into level 3? Okay.
I think he will.
Does that kill?
I think he
I
kills.
think he actually might be dead.
Caitlyn does crazy damage on level 3. It's dead!
Wow.
It's basically
That
TOD.
was optimized. That was optimized. Wawa knew he could kill. See the orbit deception being thrown out in neutral, never so threatening tool. Yasha now has good positioning for himself. Has Wawa in the corner, takes the corner this time. Vi's gonna get hit a little bit. Yasha baiting something over there, backing off from the bolo. Wawa canceling out the overhead, keeping the pressure going. Yasha finding his way out, finding the hit on Vi. I love that, using the cancel off, hitting the Caitlyn to then get the JH to come out straight after. And
Punish. Yasha's all in on this round. Orbit Deception comes out, will take out that Vice, so no one for you. Won't come back and swing around, goes
Good
to the
block.
cross-up overhead, doesn't connect. Still locking down Wawa. The throw,
What a throw.
perfectly timed.
that was discipline.
Wawa blocks
Defense
out that entire
discipline.
Fury sequence and then said, F it, I'm just done. I want to get in here.
Oh my god, what a call out over there. How are you even ready to press?
Reset.
You get the extensions, cake time. There we go, setting up the bola as well. Yasha actually managing to fight his way out with a JS1 on Yasuo.
Vice is ready. Caitlyn is ready. It means he can take you right back to the corner. And I love this for Caitlyn, right? She can just set up the trap. And
Yeah.
you can parry if you want to, but you can get 2-0 by the opponent
Exactly,
while
it's like-
delaying, go into the throw, and
can
we'll
parry.
get rid of that Ari.
You can parry, but do you want to, right?
It's hard because the same timing of parry, the timing of parry comes out when she can 2-0, right?
Yeah.
So you will get stuffed for that. It's very difficult to gauge.
Oh my
God, Wawa,
word.
what the hell was that?
Okay. I mean, Yasha has the Fury right now. Oh my god, the bait. Parry not gonna work out for Wawa. Oh, the JH backed off. Yasha is still holding on to that Fury. There it is. It's being popped. The amount of discipline and patience from Yasha over there for the Fury activation, but Wawa ultimately just going for the run-up throw after the block trap is going to be taking that first game on the board for themselves. Wow, I mean, that is control in neutral. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, I mean, the Caitlyn is a great supporting character to lock you down in place for the Vi to start doing whatever she wants, right?
I
She
think
can mix
the
up between throw and jab.
The Cape pick makes it awkward for Ari to navigate neutral as well.
It's
right?
funny you mentioned this. I had a big conversation with the French players saying Caitlyn beats Vi for that reason, and they were vehemently against it, right? They were like, Ari destroys her. We'll see. Right now, it's Ari destroying this Vi. Will get knocked down and Stalking Flare if he wants. And he does.
Getting that limit strike. Oh, empty jump low. Okay. Charging up the Vault Breaker. Vi's in there, but going for the double tap. I like that, just in case the other person's ready to try and press against the Vi. Maybe trying to read the tag. Didn't quite work out that way. As Yasha now getting some nice damage on the board for himself. 3 bars a meter. We are going to be spending one of these. Okay, tag launch into the Yasuo.
That's a cool combo.
That's a double super combo. That's dead.
Absolutely.
Oh, that was insane.
But the big thing here is, given Wawa a lot of fury, and Vi is the kind of character where, you know, you kind of bet it on yourself. A couple Vault Breakers could change everything.
It really could.
Go for limit strike here just to get some bars. Sway backwards. No, just oops.
Oh, the dash timing was so good, but just a tiny bit of range left on that jab of 2H. Not gonna catch the Ari. That is
Devilish mix.
you get hit, I got hit.
I mean, I'm sitting on this chair for a reason. I'm not blocking
Me
many
too.
of those. But Yasha fighting back will take that round. Caitlyn like relatively early. That's a great tag. I don't know how he got it out in time before the Ari got hit. Nevertheless, will be forced to break early. And this is one of the biggest
that was so smart. But ultimately got punished for it. Didn't quite work out how he expected, but I like the idea. That, yep.
Tag parry
So
is
ready.
super strong and one of the great reasons to play freestyle. Yasha down this Yasuo. Not close to Fury, but maybe thinking about building more of it for that third round.
I think it's definitely the kind of thing you want to be looking for. Build up that resource for a potential next round. Alright, then strike under over here, baits the wake-up attack, Wawa now. Gonna get a big punish over here, Caitlyn extension. That should be more than enough as well to get the kill. We go into the Hyper Creator Maker. I imagine we're gonna be seeing Ari fall straight down into the trap, into the denting blows.
That is a disgusting combo, I'll be so
combo.
real. Throwing the trap out and then landing back into it is so good for double supers. Wawa showing us he's an innovator, if not anything. He's happy to set up the trap, slow down neutral, and force you to play at his pace.
He is. Look at that. You know, the threat, because of the gunshots, they're always there. And then being able to just snap into that Vi and close the space on someone with the gunshot covering you. Yasha with a clean confirm. Hard tag into the Ari. Orbit Deception extension over here. Okay, Wawa. Gonna be coming off of that break. Slowly working our way towards the corner. I can't imagine that was entirely intentional from Yasha. He is going to find a clean hit over here. Gets the confirm with Yasuo. And I imagine, I mean, the meter is looking pretty good on the side of Yasha. I imagine this could be a decent chunk of damage if you wanted to spend it. Instead, we're going for that fire. Oh, went for the quad parry. But Yasha, he went for the empty jump. Great parry as well from Yasha.
We'll manage to get that kill. Easy 5-8 should finish it off, and now it's just Caitlyn. It's two characters that apparently deal with her very, very well. He locked down. That's a great parry to start from Wawa, but we'll drop the combo towards the end of it.
Daddy will. Oh my goodness. Right idea, wrong time, and Yasha with the double stance M's into the level 3. Ties things up over here. As we have got ourselves a 1-1. Both matches in the winner's top 8 so far have been a lot closer than I think we could have ever thought.
I mean, we're gonna have to get used to it, right?
I mean, these players are just so sick.
They're all sick, so like, it's gonna go to final games.
Very, very frequent adjustments to each other's game plan and options. Okay, push block over there. I like that double tag over there. Baiting for the parry. It was the you know that I know that you know.
It's the mind games. What?
Wall bounce? Oh, I like that.
That's so
Charge
sick.
S1, and then we're going to go limit strike over here. Get that Fury. Not the Fury, sorry, the break.
Oh, the throw, push block away. And Wawa has to spend that break. Has to be careful here. That's what level 1 it is, protect no involved. But instead just finds his time and waits. Pulls the Ari assist, who manages to get the hit. And we'll have Orbit Deception. You can actually get back towards the corner here. Doesn't opt for it. We'll just switch to Yasuo to get the kill.
That we do. So I imagine this is a dead Vi. Not even a doubt about it, actually. Caitlyn now, no Fury available. Solo Kate, definitely a hard character to make a comeback with.
Yeah, the hard part with Caitlyn,
Nice parry.
as Wawa hits the perfect parry. But the hard part with Caitlyn is you really need the like active tag to feel safe and neutral, because otherwise everything is a risk. But Wawa finds a hit and will go for a meaty trap setup. 2L to try and stuff the parry. Nothing came from Yasha. Great parry on that 5M. I'm sure Yasha thought it was a punish.
No, you don't.
I think so. Wawa being very proactive with the choices to parry as well. Being quite aggressive with it. It's an aggressive defensive option.
Here he pops. That's a punish!
Oh! Yasha found the hit. No conversion. As we go into the Yasuo again, the Ari 2S2 into the cross up with the Yasuo, but unfortunately for him, it did not work out. And Yasuo is going to fall down. A tiny bit of Fury still remaining. That is a lot of chip damage from the Vi into the forward throw. And Wawa, making me eat my words. That solo Caitlyn comeback came to him like God intended or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's smart play,
You
right?
said it. You are the favorite for this round.
Oh, what a confirm of that 5L. It is massive, right? It has a massive hitbox. And Wawa using it effectively to anti-air there. Meaty trap again. Yep, it's set up. And you're scared to parry. Roll is usually a bad idea. But Wawa not ready to punish. Trap will get rid of Ari. And Wawa trying to get rid of this Yasuo. Trap combo. You got these? Of course, yeah, it's Wawa.
Okay. Charge H. Get that limit strike. Corner position over here. I love that. The patience as well on offense, choosing not to go for the BD, just trying to bait an option from Yasha just in case we saw a parry or anything like that. Anything else potentially. The immediate tag back to Caitlyn on the other side of the screen. 2H snipe from Yasha. Get that super extension over here as well, Duncan. Looks like we are going into another corner, coast to coast over here. Setting up the limit strike into the stalking flare, setting up the wind wall, the wake of attack, and to completely deny everything. Wawa now back in the neutral. Healthy Vi as well, you know, health definitely on the side of Wawa. What a block on the cross-up.
Oh my god, he puppeted Cramps out 2H. That was sick from Yasha. It forces the break. Level 1. Gimlet connects.
It really is Gimlet. Solo Yasuo now. Wawa has the round advantage.
Nice, level 1. You can't do that against
smart.
Yasuo or anyone with like a projectile involved level 1. 5-0 punish. And Wawa taking it absolutely clean. 2 rounds to nothing over. Yasha will be moving forwards to play against Wade in that winners finals.
Yeah, that is very true. Yasha was looking incredibly strong, honestly, throughout that set, but Wawa, currently the guy to beat, I would say. That Vikate team has really evolved at this point. It's like he was already playing it really well before, but I think the stuff that we've been seeing in the more recent times it's leveled up so much, and he looks incredibly comfortable on this team. He's looking like a real demon. I mean, there's Wawa. He's going to be a demon anyway, but like this is kind of a new team for people to just adjust to, and the kind of things it brings to the table.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of the counterplay that we thought we had for it, like parry, can be thrown off, right? Which we didn't really realize at the start, and Wawa did it right in that match, right?
Yeah.
He shot twice, and Yasha was like, okay, I'm going to parry the second shot. And then active tag came through and messed up the timing.
Exactly.
Right? So even if you think you're ready, you're not. Wawa showing us exactly how, like he's always been like this, and it's a boon and a curse at the same time.
Yeah.
Right? He's shown us he has those crazy teams back in Dragon Ball. There was a point where he was playing like Gogeta Piccolo 16, building level 7, and one-shotting characters, which nobody else was doing. And he's doing similar things here in 2XL. It's not the only team he has, but we'll see if he's forced to pull out any other. But Yasha going down into the loser bracket, I'm sure he's not like phased by it. It's probably something he's prepared for. But will he be able to find Wawa back again? Now building up to our loser's side, it's Krulu going up against Noka.
And yeah, Yasha is going to be playing the winner of this set right here. So Krulu and Noka, like we were mentioning earlier on as well, had to basically pull off the runbacks to make it into this top 8 losers side. I can't imagine for either of them they would have wanted to qualify for top 8 in losers. You know, you really just, it's harder to really secure that win, but both very consistent players. Noka obviously off that Gamescom win very recently as well. Krulu just has been probably like the most patient Vi Warwick I've ever seen. Very much the opposite end of the spectrum to someone like Xander, who will just make you, he will force you to try and deal with it.
You will have to hold that pressure at some point, right?
And if you can't respond to it, it will just keep happening, and he's very good at that very hyper-aggressive gameplay. When you've got Krulu, who's the kind of player that will kind of bounce around everywhere and just be ready to parry assists and find those moments. And as you can see, Noka knocked me out the tournament. 2-0.
That's a little bit of hope. I mean,
nah, if I was going to lose to someone, it's going to be my Vigo.
Can we have a shout out for viennality Star for having button check at the bottom of the screen so we don't have to ask? Thank you very much, guys. But what I wanted to say is both of these guys are playing Vi, and in a Vi mirror match, it can be quite daunting.
Yeah.
Because you're both throwing out these wall breakers.
It is terrifying, isn't it?
Oh, God, I hope this is.
I mean, you and I, we know that very well.
Yeah.
We know that very well. But the Vi mirror match is definitely one of those things where you know the threat of the other character. You know what they can do. You can do that too.
And it's like, it gets to a point where you're both like, I have to oppress the other person, but you both have the same tools to oppress, and it can get really mashy and scrambly.
Very scrambly, yes.
But here we go, players. This is a fast lock-in already.
It really
On
is.
loser side, top 8. It's Krilu, the disruptor, going up against Noka, the cryptic enigma of 2x KO. And Krilu has really been
That's
that.
a good one.
I mean, we called him that before, he knows it. But Krilu has been like a violent force, disrupting what we look at in the DBSC status quo, right? A lot of these players are from Dragon Ball. Krilu isn't from that, but it's still throwing hands just as well.
That he is. Hard work to get over here, you know? All these pools have been insanely stacked. No, the fact Noka's even in losers in the first place is pretty wild. We start things off with a high damage limit strike combo. Just a raw JH gonna work. To find its mark, the S1 not gonna catch the Echo. And unfortunately for Krilu, their Vi is gonna get clipped out, taken out of the equation. Noka gonna end this in the limit strike. We're setting up the install. Okay, blocking the overhead. Again, blocking the overhead. Okay, and so much pressure. Corner steal as well from Noka. Getting that cross-up hit. And now this is more than dead as that JH into the JS1 is going to be more than enough.
And
That was a dominant round.
These players are both very similar in the sense that they're steam engines.
Yes.
Once they start getting going, it can be very tough to stop. And you saw that there, right? Once Noka got that first hit, he really piled on the momentum, and Krilu could not respond.
They very much are snowball-y players, aren't they? Okay, now what an anti-air as well. Noka with a brilliant back assist call from the Vi. Now super, it doesn't look like enough. It's not going to be the kill, but you're very much in chip territory. Okay, push block from Krilu. Trying to bait something over here. Goes for the dash in, finds the mark. And that Helm Breaker is going to be enough to take out the Vi. Krilu now down to a solo Warwick on Fury, but when we were on stream yesterday watching Krilu play in pools, the Zenkai boost, it's very much a real thing for him. As Noka right now, just choosing to play patient, right down, just basically not really having to overextend to anything, just opening the space up.
And I love the pace that Noka's playing at, right? Forcing Krilu to find an answer to get in, cross up, tag, basically, and that forces the Fury. Can't spend all of it locked up. That's a great retreating guard to get out of range. One of the big problems with Vi, right? Once you get past the L, the buttons lack range, and Krilu exposing that. That's
the
actually
damage.
Going to be the kill. That's a TOD in Fury from Krilu.
He's still got a lot of time. He's almost at 3 bars as well, but the 3H is going to get sniped by the Time Winder as we go straight into the Super Time Winder. And Noka here, going to get the launch, going to end in the Limit Strike with the Helm Breaker, setting up the Oki as well. Goes low this time, and the 2L is going to find its mark. The composure right there from Noka to be composed after your Vi getting TOD'd like that. You know, you got to worry about Warwick with Fury, but he played with a lot of confidence right there. Krilu almost had that. Really came down to a one-hit situation. The 3H almost reached, but got clipped by that Time Winder.
Exactly, like Noka, once he gets you locked down, his set play has been so loud, just like that, right? You think, okay, let me throw a Guilty Gear style while you're close. Nah, the roll comes through, you're on the wrong side. And Noka finds the first hit again. And it seems like the Echo is the decider, right? He's controlling a lot more of this neutral than Krilu can handle.
I would say Echo really enables a lot of the things for Vi. She can really just start getting away with so much because Echo can create so much noise on the screen as well.
Oh my, another happy birthday. That's going to be Vi out of here. Charge JH into the Crater Maker.
I love that.
He gets decent damage on the Warwick too. No Fury now for Krilu, so he can't pull out that TOD magic again.
Yeah, he can't. Time Winder. He's got a charge Vault Breaker back there. That's so tricky right there. Last second sways. Gets a cross up. Gotta worry about the Echo. Take a break over here. We're going to the level 3, and I think that's more than enough damage. For Noka
Not gonna need 37 attempts to kill here. Just one. And Noka now on set point to eliminate Krilu. Someone who's been fighting so hard in the online scene.
That he has.
Here to make a splash of viennality, but Noka looking to show the levels.
We have a Vi mirror match and we haven't seen a single S1 trade start.
Oh my god, sorry, what a block from Krilu. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but the crowd is going insane.
The French FGC are already like the loudest people in the rooms, but when it's an entirely French top 8, I'm sure you can imagine.
Another happy birthday. Quilly's assists have just been taking a toll. Every time they're out, Noka ready to punish, tries to go for the throw. I like that from Noka, really stopped the advance.
Nice parry from Krillin. Oh, the whiff punish.
That was really nice there from Krillin, right? Saw the echo out there, got rid of it so Noka couldn't Volt Breaker tag.
Exactly.
And then punish the Volt Breaker.
There's a good choice right there. What? Low parry on the 2L. What a call out right there from Noka. He's cashing out on this damage. It's 3 bars. Not going to need him right now. Charge Vault Breaker. Most likely. Oh, not even going for the tag launch and going to the 5H into the. Oh my goodness. You know what? I might not know what's going on anymore, Dunk. He's doing things. He's mixing. Okay.
And there's the command grab straight into the level 3. No messing around. Noka takes it 2-0 over Krillin. And that was the most decisive game of the evening.
It has been so far. I mean, honestly, GG's to Krillin, though, for making it into the top 8 in this insanely stacked tournament. I don't think we can emphasize that enough. Insanely stacked tournament. Just so many high-level players over here. And, you know, we're going to be seeing Noka that's going to be playing up against Yasha to continue on that loser's side in the next round. But before we can get to that, another match on our hands. Honestly, this next match, I have no idea even how to call the matchups, Dunk. Like, what do you make of that?
For the next match, it's hard because both of these players have really interesting stories coming into this top 8. I think it would be wrong to say that people expected Run to make top 8 here. There's so many big names that he beat out to get here.
Yeah.
Right, like Heapski, for example.
Yes.
So Run is like sort of the anomaly here in this top 8. But then you also have Canix, who is kind of like a protagonist shonen hero, right? He hasn't quite got his big win yet, but you can see him building up to it.
Yeah.
And this may be the arc where he finally gets it, right?
It could be his time.
We've seen the confidence from Canix.
Yeah.
On Twitter, said straight up, Leffen, I'm taking #1 off you. Did it. Says he calls his shot, he makes it. But is this finally the time?
I love it as well because it's not false confidence. It's him saying it almost solidifies that belief inside of him, right? So it really comes back to what you said. It is that shonen protagonist style thing. It's, you know, I'm going to be the Hokage. You're going to make that happen, right? Make it happen.
We'll see from him. Like, Canix has been grinding online in the ranked lobbies. We see him all the time. The guy's basically a shoo-in for top 5 on the Challenger ladder. We've also seen him in stuff like Witch's Coven, Your Tournament, Gladiator's Gambit. Like, he's always been about, but can he get that win against an opponent that is, I would say, tough to play with Braum? Like, we haven't seen a lot of high-level Braums in Europe, right? We've got Wati, we've got Run.
Well, unfortunately couldn't attend as well.
Exactly, right?
Run over here. Run plays that unorthodox team as well. We don't have that in Europe much.
But the thing about Braum is, he's so in a tournament setting, you can get got. You run into the shield, you press a button, oh damn, my character's dead.
I'm telling you, he's a character that obviously he has his weaknesses, but his strengths are really strong and they're scary.
Okay, name one.
Don't put me on the spot. So I'm gonna just say Blitzcrank because that's what the Braum players tell me.
Shout out to Eoshin!
Eoshin, Delano Fight Zone, the entire Braum community of EU.
I hate you all.
You guys have all made me very sad.
I mean, the character is like arguably top 5.
He's the kind of character that really just kills you for like wanting to press buttons. And I like to press buttons, that's why I don't like fighting Braum. Because he tests my patience and he makes me realize I am impatient. And you know, we obviously see really strong representation for Braum over in North America as well. You know, aka like Light Wisp has been performing very well on that Braum Darius team.
Exactly.
And then you know, Delano 5th at Gamescom as well with Braum Jinx and Run playing Braum and Vi, which in Europe we really don't see at high level very often at all. Like, I can't actually think of another player. No disrespect to 10 and 21, I might be forgetting, but I can't think of another player unless you can too.
I don't think another player exists at this level that can do something like that.
These guys have leveled up too, a lot.
I mean, like, Run is good. Run is good, and I think Braum suits him so well. And he's put in those reps, so you can really tell he has the experience against most of the characters, where they want to press buttons, where they want to get in. But can he beat out someone who is destined to be great in Canix? Here we go, though. Loser side, the last of our first games. Run, the underdog challenger, going up against Canix, the uncrowned king. And already Canix finding that opening. Tentacles up. 5M goes into the command grab. Didn't even need to hit that. Forces the break early. And Run finds his way in with that buy.
Baited the parry as well. So freestyle tag over to the buy. Okay, gonna end it. Get a tiny bit of pressure over here in the corner. The two L meaties. Canix didn't bite. Managed to block. Managed to reset into neutral over here. We're going into the Ari. You see Run fishing with that stand behind me assist. Ever so threatening. And a big punish right there. Had to force the break from Canix, as that Spirit Rush did not quite work out. You see that Canix is also playing that max range space of Vi's M's, just looking to retreat and guard, but that might be that good call out right there from Run, using the Jade Rage corners himself.
Good block from Canix on the cross-up. And great 5M to catch the back sway. Run has been playing very patient and counter-punching. He's waiting for Canix to try and get in. But Canix is happy to play this whole game, wait for the system to be up.
Oh, that's a good super. That almost chipped out the Alawi as well, but because it didn't, it actually meant that more hits landed on the Ari. But it doesn't even matter right now, a little bit too far out to get the conversion. So we have, good block with a throw over there against the tentacle interaction. No Fury available. You're going to have to hold this. We got level 3 on deck, but we're not going to need it because we're going into the Orbit Deception. And I think we're going to see a tag launch into the Oki. No setup this time. Probably going for the strike throw, and it's throw this time into the super, keeping it unbreakable. That is going to be round number 1 for Canix, but a full break available for Run going into round number 2.
And I'm seeing Run play very slowly in comparison to I've seen him play before, but finds an opportunity to get in here. Battering Ram locks him down. Tries to go for the command grab, but it missed.
Too much block.
And then the back throw again from Canix. Overhead connects, level 1 is decent damage. Next hit will kill. Overhead again.
The throw against the parry was such a good choice. Canix a layer ahead over there. And now solo Braum with Fury, it's tough, but he's gonna really churn out loads of damage if he can find a hit. Overhead, it's gonna be good, setting up the Unbreakable. Unbreakable Fury Braum is terrifying.
Yo, Braum was shooting in one direction and Vi tanked the hit in the other. And that forces the breakout from Canix. Battering Ram has Vi still in. Look at the damage!
So much from just a few hits. I like how Run is using that back assist as well, just in case Canix approaches. Okay, spinning the Unbreakable, setting it back up, the Avalanche allowing for such a big extension. Run now has 2 bars of meter. That's armored, but it gets thrown by Canix. Great character matchup knowledge. Air throws, good tech. The back assist gonna clip the Alawi, which allows the Ari to get hit. No cover, no tag. And Run still holding on to that Fury. This is looking a lot more doable. Very in favor of Run at this point, I think. The JS2, immediate JS2, by the way.
It's such a good option, right? Covers so much space. There's the rock shield. He has plus frames.
That's gonna clip. Hit confirm.
It's dead! And Run managed to get the round without using Fury. That's massive.
The fact, the discipline from these French players to hold on to it. That's my reaction too.
Oh, that's a bad mistake. Tries to throw during the plus frame. Level 1
I don't know about that one.
Intentional. And because you just used the break, you have to hold all of this damage.
And you have to hold the Oki that follows up. Okay, tag launch into the Alawi. Single tentacle strike throw. We're going actually for the 4S1 this time. The back S1. Activate that tentacle for a single hit. And the down S1 as well, to take out the Vi. We're here on the solo Braum territory. We've seen Run do it once before. Can he do it again? And that throw, just immediate tag over. Great decision making from Canix. That's scary, man. Wake up, stand behind me.
But there was no one standing behind him.
Unfortunately, he was talking to himself.
Canix will happily take that. Has level 1 available if necessary. Not just watch the Oki. Nope, wants the level 1. It's not enough to kill.
Almost death territory. Run's going to have to try and find a safe opportunity to catch out on the Fury. Sets up the Unbreakable. I like that. Taking the frame advantage over there and using the Unbreakable to soak that. Not going to die through it.
And yeah, he can't dive through armor chip here.
Oh, anti-air! That is a counter hit as well. Drops the combo, but still finds the hit.
And he still has half a Fury, Unbreakable, nearly level 3. This could be over in seconds.
Oh, the
and
throw!
then it is no level 3. Breaks the wake up attack.
Oh my lord!
Goes into the level 3. Run!
He
What are you? That was a Braum solo comeback.
2 rounds. 2 rounds. In a row.
Man, is he called Run because you should run away from him?
I think it's because he's running with it.
Oh my god, Run. Looking absolutely clean on his Braum.
The demonic level up from Run, honestly, because, you know, yeah, pretty good performance at Frosty's, and has since been having like decent performances in the online bracket. But this is a huge improvement from the Run that we had been seeing from a couple weeks ago at least and before. But Canix also has been playing on Demon Time over here. You're seeing the extension over there, the strike throw, ever so scary.
Tried to call the assist to bait the break, but it didn't come out in time. And now you probably have to hold Unbreakable. No, drop on the combo, can't catch the roll, and Vi's gonna be gone. But like, if we learned anything from the last 2 games, or 2 rounds, this is where it starts. Unbreakable Braum.
Going into that solo Braum comeback with Unbreakable, look at the S1 response immediately to the assist. Oh my god, if he got the follow-up. Oh my god! Threatening the air grab. The Vi assist gonna work out. Because you can't block. He's throwing the air grab. Just out of range.
There's a big issue here because Braum is Unbreakable. You're stuck in the corner, 6H.
Oh, there's just a neutral jump.
And Run about to go on an unbelievable run if he can win this round. One more to send Canix home and make his way further into top 8.
Stand behind me. Alawi is still crumpled in that corner because of the charge vault breaker. Run now, just fishing for a hit. I like this way through the JS1.
Nice fireball, dummy. Anyway, here's a bloody door.
Okay. Yeah, look at that. Stand behind me again into the buyback assist. Gets the sway through. Oh, does that hit the Alawi? It does hit the Alawi, and it actually means that Run's going to be punishable because they were just a little bit too far apart.
It's unfortunate, but he got decent damage onto both characters, right? We'll accept
Definitely
that.
has.
Regen is a little bit faster now. Has to capitalize very soon. Canix has him locked down. Let's come on, grab his jump out.
That was a great choice.
Mother always said, stand behind Braum. It's simple.
Throw as well. Okay, OTG gonna actually spend the bar over here. Gets that super, gets a little bit damaged. Not enough to kill. Nope. Very, very close to it. And then neutral jump again, the run up neutral. That's the run. It's the run up neutral jump.
The run up neutral jump for sure. And now it's just allowing another bait on the throw. Run. With the unlikely, the improbable, but definitely not impossible run here in this top 8.
I couldn't have predicted a 2-0. A 2-0, especially with the games that close and really high-octane games right there. But Run has been on a warpath this entire tournament over here at Viennality. Canix, unfortunately, you know, had to work a very, very hard path to get here, and that isn't the result that they wanted. And I think they'll only come back stronger. But, you know, once again, just like Krillu, you know, 2 very, very strong players that have been making more of a name for themselves at these tournaments, being consistently, you know, whether it's ranked, online tournaments, and in France you've got a fair few offlines that have been happening as well, and they've been very present, very active. We're only going to see more of them.
And I hesitate to say this, for Canix, this may be a Braum issue. We saw Canix in Witch's Coven go down to Fabulous Zucchini.
Yes.
That's Braum Blitz.
And I mean, Zucchini, no slouch as well, right? Frosty Fausting Marvel champion.
It's looking like it, but here we go. Here's our top 8 as it stands. RZA going down to Wade, 2-1 the score. Wawa beating Yasha 2-1, setting up our winners finals of Wade versus Wawa. Another matchup we've seen very, very often. In the loser side, Noka taking it 2-0 over Krillu. Will go and fight a Yasha. And then down in the last game of our losers bracket, Run just beating out Canex 2-0, who will play RZA in the losing side of the bracket. This is, I cannot even call it. I know I asked for your prediction before, and you said don't put you on the spot. I'm going to do it again. Who do you predict to win now?
Oh my God. Okay. So, I am a guy that likes to root for the underdog, right? And because RZA and I both come from the same game, it makes me really want to root for RZA over here. But if we're being completely honest, Wawa is the guy to beat. Wawa has looked way too clean to not be, you know, like a safe prediction, I would say. But I'm not going to go with a safe prediction. I'm going all out on RZA, baby. That's what we're doing.
Right? Like, it's so hard to bet against Wawa. But at some point you do.
The thing is, all of them have been playing nuts, right?
There's a reason why the meme is y'all need Wawa. But at the same time, look at these guys. Anyone could take it.
They took it personally, right?
But big matchup here. Now Noka going up against Yasha. Yasha did go down earlier to Wawa, but it's not like unexpected.
Yeah.
But in previous matchups, Noka has taken it over Yasha.
It's a Gamescom run back.
Yeah. In that matchup, I think Noka reset Yasha.
Yes, and
like
won through losers.
Yeah.
So right now, Yasha, well, basically Noka has the target on him. Yasha gonna try and be the shark in the water that smells the blood. But Noka gonna be the one to start things off over here. He's gonna get a limit strike. Both players with break available. That 5L on the flip out. I'm not sure what that was. Maybe he didn't believe in the hit. Or maybe he thought there was gonna be a flip out, tried to get a reset. Oh, great challenge.
What a brave challenge. Stop that star stash right in his tracks.
Good movement as well from Yasha. Confirms off the Yasuo assist. Old man Yasuo with black and gold looks sick, by the way.
These obsidian colors are cool. Right, Games? You have my credit card details.
Okay, straight into super. Going into the tornado. Not enough to kill. I like the S1 just to put himself back into the corner and make himself a lot harder to catch. And the Helmbreaker, the hit stop, going to work out in Noka's favor. He's going into that super time winder, and that is going to take down Yasuo. But Yasha, honestly, just a tiny touch away from being able to kill off that Vi as she slowly regenerates all that gray life, as you can see. But the super assist is going to make me eat my words that she's going to get taken out of the equation.
Hey, Stormbreaker's pretty good. Harry, ready, but not ready for the second Helmbreaker. 2H connects, and that's a great confirm, right? He realized it was going in the other direction, timed it perfectly, and now Tangle timeline, Oki. Man,
I mean, you know what? GG's.
It happens.
Like, you know what?
Shake my hand.
Just shake my. I don't know what. Yeah. Noka now patience. Helm breaks in, but the Helmbreaker clipped the Yasuo. I like the presence of mind right there from Yasha to acknowledge that and then be ready to parry as well. 2M challenge on the charge 5S2. That's not going to work out. Both players have been really, really ready, really snappy to respond to the other player's situation. I'm sure these guys have played plenty of times.
Oh my god, he confirmed stop. No one ever does that.
Yasha's him.
He confirmed it with 2-0. Like, Yasha is that guy.
Really is. That is double super, I imagine. Not gonna need it as the S1. The S1 super is gonna be enough to kill. Yasha, two very healthy characters, but what a whiff punish with the jabs from Noka. He's gonna be fishing his way out with the Vi, gets clipped by the Ari jump.
Honestly, if you're Noka, you're thinking here, make it quick so he doesn't get break bar back.
Yeah.
Like, just have a Raggle wake up, why not? You know, it's patient. Because he has to 5M connects, and that's a dead character. And it's all even Stevens, one round apiece. But looking at that break bar, Yasha still has quite a way to go.
He really does. Going into that final round of game number 2 over here. And having the break is a pretty strong resource to have on your hands right here. Because the guy that's doing the combo is the one with the break. And now you gotta hold that little drop at the end over there from Noka. Luckily for Yasha, managing to get away. Not taking any more of that damage. The air throw is going to be good from Noka, setting up the OTG into the time winder. And we're getting the extension with the denting blows. I imagine we're going into a tag launch over here. Going for the limit strike. Doesn't look like we are. We're taking a break. We're setting up.
Oh, you have to be so careful, man. The Echo coming up behind you is so hard to block. He will take a decent chunk here, but break is available for Yasha. He pops him straight into the Orb of Deception. Sets up the smoking flare, which is nice. But Yasha managed to get out. Great parry on the Vi, and will connect with the hop. Little bounce, and that will force a break from Noka.
Wow. What? Yasha being so ready over there, tags back into the Ari. Noka ready for it, but the JS1 gonna clip out the Ari from the air. Overhead. He's got Echo on the screen still. Oh, that JS1 not gonna work out. Maybe a bit too much of a Hail Mary from Noka. As Yasha converting over here, has the bar. All you really need is a bar meter.
Oh, this is big damage.
This is very big damage.
There's such a big break bar, right? Look at the break he's giving over to Noka. Maybe a chance for this Echo to start dancing. Has that Fury available now?
That's exactly what you were talking about as well, about the shell of Yasuo Ari. Just able to turn out so much damage, but I feel like Yasha kind of mixed himself up over there and got clipped by the block.
I mean, it was punishable once he went into the S1 in the air.
Yeah.
At that point. 2H whiffs. 5M gets rid of Stormbreaker. And Noka just happens to float in the air. Gets hit by the JH, but no confirm. Stormbreaker again, and Noka's kind of waiting for it so they can act.
That was a long bait.
Was perfect, but no confirm. That gives Noka a chance, an opportunity. Chip is available.
And Noka gonna be taking that game for themselves. I can't help but feel that really slipped away from Yasha. I'm not sure, maybe he tried to get like a pretty hard route because I saw the J2H. You know, the jumping down heavy over there. I'm not too sure what they were going for. Maybe it's a bit of an awkward confirm. Maybe they were trying to get some optimal damage out of it. I'm not a good Ari player. I wouldn't know that.
I mean, yeah, like it is like really tough in that situation. There's so much coming towards you. You have the Echo looming with Helmbreaker. You have the big rock coming from Vi. So you have to like try and defend yourself. But it's tough. It's difficult. But we'll get into the second game. Noka already finds a hit. Another drop on this electric loop. Not regular from Noka. Usually he has those on deck.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. It's very rare we see Noka drop something. Okay. Like that. Managed to clip the Vi as well, alleviating the threat of that charged ball breaker. Very threatening tool in neutral over there. The 5M is going to get confirmed by Noka into the S2s. Forces the break from Yasha. Yasha using the Sage through the wind wall. Try and force a trade potentially. Man, the value you get from a forward throw with this team, sorry, an air throw is pretty nuts.
It's optimized from Noka, right? Like, it's perfectly optimized because he's played those characters for so long.
Yeah.
And it's rewarded with a kill on that Ari. It's just the Yasuo on his lonesome. Has to be careful here. Man, that is such a cool mix-up. The puppet 5HH as Echo is going back to the other side. It looks so cool. Here comes the triangle timeline, Oki.
Okay, good block on the overhead, though. Yasha blocked the overhead again, gets thrown this time, though. And that should be more than enough with the Super Time Winder. Noka now on set point, looking to knock Yasha out the tournament. Yasha is going to have to try and find something. Try and make something work. You can't really afford to drop another round at this point. Great 2H. One way to get started, but a dropped combo, definitely not the way you want it to go. What an anti-air.
A nice stuff on the air dash. But that decent Oki here. No, just hops to play slow. That's great lockdown. That JH went so far. Gave time for Yasuo to get in. He's going to swap back in, try and get sliding knockdown. It's just outraged. No punish from Noka.
I think we're seeing, oh, nice parry though. Orb of Deception to challenge that lob. The neutral Yasha using that as a means to get in. Noka now backing off, using the Sway M as well. Sniping Ari a little bit out the air, couldn't get much off it. I like that, that was a good 5S2 call as well. Clipping out the Echo. Noka now assist available. There's the air throw as we get the Echo extension. So really, no matter who air throws you, you're getting a combo off it either way.
Two ways decent damage. Tangle timeline
so
is stuff. And that should be the kill for Yasha, giving him a lifeline. An opportunity here. He still has break as well. So a bit of insurance just in case something goes wrong. Noka though, down to one character, and it's Vi. This is him at his most dangerous.
Really is. The empty jump low. Should be more than enough. Yasha now. If anything, that was a really important round for Yasha because it was a very convincing one. That's the kind of momentum that you need when you're trying to make a comeback, especially when Noka is still on set point and your tournament life is on the line. This is a challenger series, is a challenger event in the competitive season. Big money on the line. These placements matter.
Anything could happen. You have to be so careful in these situations. And Noka does look like he's playing more careful than usual. Will get clipped there, forced to break early. Helmbreaker to lock down, gets 5L. So many hits as Noka is trying to move forward from these RE5Ls, JLs that have great range.
Okay, stalking flare. Poking low right there. Noka slipping his way out of the corner. Okay, nice throw tech as well from Yasha. Snipes Noka out the way, drops a little conversion over there. Noka is respecting Hasagi, just choosing to play neutral over here, going for the jab, not overcommitting to much. Snipes Ari out the air. Again, a full follow-up over here from the Echo, sending back down, limit strike. Big attack being used by Yasha, and Dunk, we're getting a bit scrambly over here.
Ari, ready, and we'll get the punish. There's the break from Yasha. Switches into that Yasuo, air throw miss, but not punished. 2L connects into 2M counter hit. And Noka not taking any chances, going for simple combos here.
Slight delays, right? Those tiny delays. Really just throwing off that timing. But wake up S1 Super, that's a very bold decision from Yasha. Managed to work out for them. 2H as well on the Vi immediately into the JSU, going into the Orb Deception. Managed to go for the hold. You know, Noka holding on to the break, opting to keep it for the Fury over here.
1-hit kills for both these characters.
Oh, what a bait, yeah.
And it was horrible timing, right? Because he had to do it at some point. He was very, very low HP. Had to break. Just so happened it was at the same time that the Yasuo came in with the rapid slash.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that was just perfect by Yasha. Covered it. Knew exactly what Noka needed. Said you can't survive unless you have Pop Fury. I'm not going to give you the opportunity to Pop Fury because just tags. Yasuo was already in place for the bait. It was checkmate from that point, I think.
And now the ball is back in Noka's court. This is the question of composure. Noka can be the type of player that gets nervous. It's a double-edged sword, right? He gets nervous, but once he's a cornered animal, he starts to get scary.
Yeah. Fight or flight response kicks in. He chooses fight every time.
Parry?
Yeah, parry and a punish. Those patch notes really coming in handy over here. We're seeing the extension from Noka. Setting the charge ball breaker as well. Into the denting blow is going to build up that break meter. The wake up attack being used by Yasha. Setting up the Yasuo as well. The 2H going to work. And this, tried to go for the bait. Managed to clip the Echo on the way down though, Dunk.
Yeah, JL into J2H. We'll confirm with the Ari. He'll probably switch out, right? She's a bit low. No, he wants to keep her in. No, he doesn't. That's set up to stop the roll and beat wake up attack. It's perfectly timed. It's perfectly spaced. And Yasha takes the first character input in our last game.
Last game, first round, and right now Yasha is the one in control, has the resource advantage in terms of the break, has both characters alive, gets the cross up, finds the hit, turning this into more damage with the Ari. I imagine we're just going to get a knockdown over here, and we're going to continue on with the Orb of Deception.
Oh, unfortunate drop there. But still connects with the Foxfires. But Noka drops out of the combo. Tries to get hit and it's all over. Didn't have a break in time. And even if he had it, the throw was unbreakable.
Yeah.
But Yasha now on set point. A place where Noka was sitting just seconds ago. Can he close this one out? He doesn't have break. So you think Noka in a better position here. Great parry on that Chrono Strike assist.
The tag parry is one of the many things that have just evolved with how players have played the game. It's really developed to this point as we get the OTG from the Echo as we're going down into the corner. We're going to limit strike. No bar for the install. Noka finds himself in the corner over here. And those Foxfires finding their mark, getting picked up with a super. We're going to go we're not even going into the Yasuo this time. We're actually just going into the limit strike, build up that break meter. Both players down on it. Both players roughly even in terms of how much is built.
Oh, Noka just a bit out of range to confirm that JH and Yasha punishes the hubris. It's going to be Echo going out of here by Noka's last hope to stay in the tournament. Oh, Spirit Rush sends it back down to the ground. It's going to be Yasuo hitting with a ton of damage. Limit Strike to finish it off. Throw will make it unbreakable, but doesn't have to go for it. Tries to go for a throw there. J2H keeps Anoka safe. Fury is available. Level 1 comes out. Anoka is blocking. 2M to punish, and there's the break. Fury still available for Anoka.
Nice, had to pop it there. That was a safe point to use it. Gets the whip punish as well. Noka now, this is a hugely favorable situation. You have a healthy enough Vi, you have a lot of Fury to work with, you have a corner positioning, and you are so close to the 3 bars of meter, but you now have Yasuo just getting punched. Get out of here, you're not allowed on the screen anymore. Sway grab, gets tagged. Yasha wise to that.
Fury's done though for Noka.
Oh my!
Level 1 comes out, and it connects. That should be enough. No! He can't kill his chip!
Oh, level 3! Oh my word!
Noka stays alive with a pixel. I'm not sure that's enough to kill, but that's going to take you all the way to the corner. It's one mix-up for life.
Oh my god! Oh, the wake-up attack
from Yasha! It all came down to one crucial moment. But Yasha had composure. Yasha had conviction. Bet it all on that one moment. And he was right. Oh,
well,
scenes, mate, scenes!
Sometimes it's the most basic options that work the best.
Oh. And
that was so close for Noka. The level 3 was such a godlike decision. And they moved just in the space of the wake-up attack.
Foul.
Yasha held it down to make that comeback in the set because Noka had so much momentum in that first game as well.
To me, I look at that very last moment, and for both players, you're playing mental gymnastics.
Yeah.
Because Noka got that level 3 and was thinking, okay, I'm going to take you to the corner, it's my time.
Yes.
You have one mix-up to live.
Yeah.
Yasha was thinking, you've got a pixel, mate. Anything I do to touch you will chip you out.
And that's why it's the most basic decision, because it's the most obvious option, right? And that's what makes it the scariest option in a way.
If you're Noka, you're thinking there's no way you do wake-up attack. There's no way you bet this round on wake-up attack, right?
Bet your tournament life on wake-up attack.
I'm speechless.
And Yasha said, watch me.
Yasha with the absolute balls of steel to move on. But
this is an interesting okay, this is going to be a very interesting match. Because the way that Run has been playing as well is, honestly, he's playing insane, right? And he's been constantly playing really, really well throughout this entire tournament. We've been seeing a lot of level ups. We've been seeing just solid applications of his game plan. We're seeing reactionary Braum S1 supers when people are calling assists that is hitting so hard, especially when you have so much screen space to play with because you're letting it travel. But Rizza, on the other hand, a very fast player, very rapid player, very high damage. I wonder how that's going to go against Braum.
I think that actually plays into Run's favor.
Yeah.
He wants you to run at him. It's so funny that it's his name. But Run wants you to run at him and punch into the Braum shield.
Yes.
And he will be waiting on the other side of it to welcome you with open arms.
And this is really just a, I'm not familiar with Run pre-2X KO, so I'm not quite sure if they had played other fighting games or, what the experience is coming into this. But Rizza, obviously, just very much an EU staple when it comes to high-level play across different games. So this is really an interesting, because I would say, like I said, I'm not sure if Run has the same level of tournament pressure, the experience to deal with that high pressure that comes from this part of top 8. You've already won your first match.
I mean, it's never going to be the amount of experience that Rizza has, not just playing at a high level, but also watching. Right, he's seen the best of the best players. He's dusted knuckles with some of the greatest players of all time. Right?
He's in the strongest European scene right now, right?
Exactly. Strongest scene in the world, I would even say. Americans, I mean it, I'm sorry. But the French are just too good. I've got a sharp pain in my chest saying that. Jesus.
Dunk's like sacrificed his entire British pride to say that.
You're not going to hear me say it again. I'll tell you that now for sure.
Clip that one. If you're part of the French FCC, clip that one, keep it.
No. You will never hear me say the French are the best again. Damn.
Oh, duh, they got you, dude. It's going to be a really interesting match, though. I'm not actually sure because Rizza's playstyle is so active and it's so aggressive. How does that play into your approach against Braum and against someone that's so ready to just throw things out there or challenge you in neutral so often like Run, and someone that's always using stand behind me and Vi back assist or Vi forward assist, because she hides behind Braum. It's not even just a stand behind me, it's a hide behind me. You can't even see her half the time.
It's again, he's very counter-punchy. He wants you to move towards him. He's a counter-puncher. And we've seen that in all of his games thus far. But can he execute it against Brazil to move on?
I have a theory. Did Run play Smash Bros? Because I feel like his start GG pick was Little Mac. No?
That's been the wrong guy. I know Run now.
I'm not sure.
From beating up names at every possible opportunity.
I mean, it's possible. Smash players have transitioned well to this game.
He does it to me online as well. But here we go, Run! Going up against RZA.
Wow,
And
stand
again,
behind me.
stand behind me just being so effective even from the start.
Sets up the Unbreakable. Plus set up the 5S2 to clip the Vi, but that is going to get punished by RZA. Break over here from Run, denies the application of bleed as well, denies the follow-up extension, spending the Unbreakable. Tried to reapply it, but RZA going to deny that opportunity.
And you can see RZA is kind of afraid of the Unbreakable or the stand behind me. His option there was run forward, throw. He doesn't want to deal with the armor, but you kind of have to wait. Winter's Bite? There's no way you're dead, right?
High damage. Both these teams are just going to do an absurd amount of damage. And that's dead. That's dead.
Foul.
I mean, both of them are going to do it to each other, right? It's a who gets hit first.
All's fair if we can do it to each other. But the problem now is he has Unbreakable, so a lot of the armor is really scary to deal with. What the hell? Cross-up battering ram. Run is looking flawless right now.
Run is looking insane at the moment. RZA, though, has definitely been no slouch. Very, very, very hard path to get over here. Played the match in winners against Wade very well. Ultimately fell down into the loser side of the bracket. This is a happy birthday, but a dropped combo from Run. There's the bait as well. We've seen that before. Oh, clean
right
conversion.
Into the Vi that was waiting. Perfect confirm from Run. Goes into the one girl wrecking crew. That'll be enough. RZA just has not had a moment to try and get that speed going. The Dempsey roll effect almost. Although he does find a hit here. Will pull Run towards the corner. Stand behind me available. He caught it there. He wanted to do it. They got stuffed out.
At 5M. Very good button at checking Vi's approach.
Now, the problem here is, even though he is an Unbreakable, he does have Fury. He has so many chances here.
That air throw as well, just so ready for it. The instant air throw, so much screen space as well, so you get so much value out of the S1 Super and the S2 over there, managing to find its mark as Run is going to take game number 1 in what I would say is very convincing fashion.
RZA taking us to character select. Is that to take a moment or is that to switch up?
Switch skins? Yeah, that's the power. Power lies in skin.
Yeah, just change the skins. And look, I would say out of the two players, this is probably the most polar opposite matchup, right? Like you were saying, RZA plays lightning quick when he really wants to. And he wants to be in your face.
And I think that's doing him a disservice now.
I mean, for Run, I was going to say for Run, it's great because he wants to counterpunch you. But that was a great, knowledgeable throw there. Realizing stand behind me was out. But just can't find purchase on any sort of like Oki here.
I mean, drop combo, it's so threatening, you know, before the Hyper Crater Maker even connects, you just throw them because there's that looming threat of the incoming mid. All right, 5M found its mark. RZA gets over the Braum, gets clipped by the 5M though, forced to use the break. Tries to go for the run-in throw, but Run being wise to it. Another jump back over here, spending the Unbreakable. Getting that freeze, we're gonna reapply the Unbreakable over here, get the extension with the Vi. Avalanche into the Hyper Crater Maker, not the Hyper Crater Maker.
That's a lot of break to give over to RZA though. Not quite dead yet. Throw, RZA tried to 2S1. Will be punished, and it's all up to Darius. Against Unbreakable, nice, bro. Okay, he's no longer Unbreakable. You're good.
All right, good throw check as well, but that's just it, right? You want to press a button. You have to be so vigilant, so aware of that option.
Tries to hair apprehend, but Run pulling out this Braum. This is a challenger support if I've seen one. Now RZA's last chance in this tournament to stay alive. Gets hit by the full charge Bolt Breaker. Another one for your troubles.
Okay, going down over here into the corner. That's with Ram, you get the horns. Big damage over here. Well over 50%. And I like that, just empty falling back down to the ground, going for the back throw, gets the corner reposition. Forced Run to come off that break. You're seeing a response right there from Run using the S1 super. Didn't quite work out for them. Got a little bit of damage on Darius, not enough to kill him. He's going to slowly regain some of that gray life back. There's with a dropped combo. Does get clipped over there. I'm not quite sure what happened.
No confirm there from Run actually.
You can see RZA just filling out of space. I love how it clipped the Braum. So he managed to get away from that. No longer threatened. Caught him in the startup.
Level 1.
This
Chip is a significant issue, and that's why you see Run go for level 1. Will dispatch of that Darius and now one character away. But RZA not out of this one yet. JH connects. It's a 1v1. 5M straight up connects. And now he can go unbreakable and cause RZA some big issues.
You really can. I mean, this is set point right here. Oh, great jump from RZA. Fury almost available for Run. You really have to keep an eye out on that. Can't break any of this, but you're now in basically throw kill territory, I think. Nice parry. All right, Fury. The mitigation is going to help out Run over here. The sway throw not going to work out. Run jumped, but didn't quite get the punish.
Short cower hit, but no confirm. Maybe one of these jumps might be scouted by RZA, might be waiting, might be...
Oh, counter, yeah, the air to air. The counter hit air to air. Into, yeah, super. That is enough to kill RZA. That was composure.
Most importantly, no break for Run. Job's not done if you're RZA. Still another round. Run still on set point. And this stand behind me has been putting in so much work. Like there, getting rid of the salted earth, allowing Vi to move through.
And it is.
RZA finds a way out.
Okay. RZA just happy to back off, play the neutral. Headless over here, gets responded to straight away, using cancel advantage from hitting the Vi. Brings the S1 super. That was great decision making from Run, who is going to be catching out with Limit Strike over here. Has the unbreakable throw tech from RZA, but the 5M is going to clip the jump. And now we're down to a solo Vi. Not really the spot you want to be in when you're playing double down. But you do have Fury, and Vi with Fury. Scary, right?
Still definitely a chance. Get rid of this unbreakable.
Nice.
One girl wrecking crew. A couple mix-ups away from maybe making this comeback. Oh, connects with the cross. Cross. Forced the Fury, but just on the landing of Run. And now he's going to go unbreakable. Tag into that Vi. Level 1, once this bite will also connect. Tag, and then level 1. No way that kills
Tag
through
launch?
the Fury protection.
Into super? Is that dead? That's dead. No way.
What is that damage from Run? So optimized to dispatch RZA from the tournament, who put on a fantastic show. But
He was
just
probably
came up between a wrecking ball and a bigger ball.
That was honestly a great run for RZA. But Run, I'm starting to realize just how conflicting this is going to be.
Saying run. Yeah, it's hard. Yo, RZA, I know you can hear me. Great show out there.
Great show, and honestly,
Great show, RZA.
probably the most unexpected result for making it into the top 8.
I was doing my analysis of this bracket, and I was like, yeah, RZA just got to go like 2-2 or something. Nah, this man made a deep run, but taken out by, every say it.
Run has
a deep run by Run.
Snap.
God, it's hard.
Yeah, it is. And dude, I mean, Run's path right now in this top 8, he's playing really confidently, just extremely confidently, very ready for a lot of snap options. You're seeing the instant air throws and these threats like calling the last stand vice, just going for the throw, and even if they take the throw, they're then having to hold the boulder coming their way and things like that. And then obviously just the use of stand behind me. Currently, we haven't seen that really being consistently answered. That has been the thing that has been really the deciding factor. And I felt like this was going to be a very hard thing to try and deal with for RZA, because he likes to play fast, he likes to press buttons, and he plays a team that gets so much reward for finding that hit.
It's tough to deal with armor in general in this game. In terms of answers, there's throw, which you can't do to the assist. There's charge heavies, which break armor, which is kind of risky to do.
Kind of bait, yeah.
So like, it is really, the other option is to get onto the other side.
Yeah.
If you could do that, that would be great. There are some characters with some niche answers, like Blitzcrank. Shout out to Get to the Ocean. I know you love
Number
that
one
character.
Blitzhater.
He loves Blitzcrank.
Actually, he does. He's a big fan.
He's the biggest Blitzcrank fan you'll ever see. But yeah, we'll see if anyone else. No, okay, no, get that camera off that person now.
Someone tell Habaduba to stop watching.
No, off, move, away, wrong, incorrect.
Look at them shaking their head.
You know, if you cheer loud enough in the next game, maybe we'll think about it. But we have a big one coming up here. Winner's side, Wawa going up against Wade, and they both look relatively strong in their first outings. Wade a bit maybe startled by Rizza in his first game, but managing to close it out. And then Wawa beating out Yasha with a team we haven't seen from many top players in that Caitlyn vibe.
Yeah. I mean, that Kate White team has looked so strong in the hands of Wawa. And Wade, I mean, obviously, you know, the Echo Alawi is a fresh team. It's a lot newer. But Wade has shown an excellent level of mastery with this team. It genuinely looks like he could have been playing it from the beginning, you know? Handy thing is, same region as Senshi. Senshi is disgustingly good Echo Alawi player.
Senshi making top 8 at 40,000 was like
unreal
to watch. Obviously, he can't be out here now, but someone to keep your eye on for
what a great player.
Later brackets.
Yeah. It just goes to show the kind of caliber of players there are in that French scene, especially with 2XKO. They were looking forward to this. They've jumped on it, and they've come at it full force. And I think we're really just seeing all of that, you know. Currently, Wawa as well is got the most points in the community series.
He's got like 1,000 at this point from like so many wins.
Yeah.
Or like top 2-3 placements.
Yes.
Which are to be expected, but like I was saying before, like he needs to win and win dominantly. People are starting to question whether we really need Wawa at this point. But he's still strong, and you know he's still strong. But he's going up against Wade. Professor Cool. Look at the camaraderie. But here we go.
Can only imagine these guys play so much.
They've been playing since, what, 2019 at this point? Which I just realized is about 7 years. They might be older than some of the people who's like watching this game at home. Like
That's
in terms of
crazy.
the amount that they've been playing for that amount of time. But
That's crazy.
we'll get into the games very, very soon. I wonder how Wade is going to deal with the Caitlyn. Because yesterday when I was playing Wade, he couldn't deal with my Caitlyn at all.
I honestly
look like you
couldn't
don't
tell
believe
you. No, it's not that I don't believe you. It's that
You shouldn't
I'm
lie.
surprised he can deal with Caitlyn.
I'm lying to hell. He had great movement around the Caitlyn.
Yeah.
But I'm also not Wawa. And Wawa is very, very, very good. So we'll see how he tries to deal with the Caitlyn.
I feel like it's not even just the Caitlyn, right? It's the way that Wawa plays this shell specifically. He's very much playing it like one composed unit. It's very good, but obviously Wade doing the exact same thing with the Echo Alawi. Like a lot of fluency that we're seeing in the gameplay.
Chelsea.
But you will. My duty is a solemn, but also fun.
Here we
ready?
go. Winners finals. Wade going up against Wawa. And already Wade starting off at a furious pace. Runs in with the 5M to interrupt the shot.
And he does. We're not going into the tentacle super right now. We're going to enforce the strike throw. Managed to get away with it. Parry not going to work out though for Wade. Wawa is going to capitalize on this. Damage on the board for himself. Wade going to hold on to the break, using the wake of attack to alleviate some of that pressure, throwing out the Time Winder with the Echo Assist. Wawa going to challenge that. Finds a hit, goes into the charged S1 in the air, and a little bit of respect right there. Staggers into that sway throw, ever so threatening. It looks like Wade is holding on to this break right now. Doesn't want to spend it, probably wants it for Fury.
What is this combo? Like, this is an insane combo. And then the Aegis actually hits all at the same time, doing a massive burst of damage. It's double down at home.
Wade. Motion right there. Wade now might struggle to actually find a hit, you know, without a single tentacle on the screen. It's going to be tough to enforce any kind of strike throw. Wawa right now just getting so much value per touch as we're going to end in the Vault Breaker Super. Close out the first round. And this is a best of 5, by the way. It's the first of 3. So it's 1 round of potentially many.
Actually getting stuffed out by the Alawi assist. Went so far. Tries to punish with the 2M, but great replay to get out of range. That's a good tag from Wawa to make sure he doesn't get hit by the Time Winder. As he traps it up, and he's just trying to play around it. Keep Wade honest.
Wow, the 2H was so good. Alawi, luckily for Wade, managed to fall out of that one. Did have to use the break with a dash forward parry as well from Wawa. Wow, that was tricky.
Yeah, you have to be ready to block on the other side for the vibe. But also the high potentially coming
exactly,
in.
Exactly, because Kate's already airborne.
And it's the hardest mix-up to block into XKO, right? When someone can go cross-up low or same side high. It's so tough to deal with.
Oh, the S1 found its mark. Kate assist was a little bit off time.
That's the meeting for Tango timeline. They'll be here, fake out overhead, goes low, and it's just trying to keep no control string.
Oh, the level
That's
3.
not going to work out.
Oh my goodness, I mean the parry didn't quite work out, but still getting the punish.
Yep, if you're Wade, you'll take that.
Any
You'll
day
take that for sure. And now it's up to Caitlyn. Solo Caitlyn is I was going to say a tough one to play, but no, it's a Wawa. Just connects with a 5M. And now it's all up to just this Echo. He has Fury available, but not a lot of life. Level 1, yeah, only gets rid of 1 panel. So still has to deal with the rest of the Aegis. Just jumps over, but now there's a trap between him and this Caitlyn.
Wow, the counter hit as well, keeping it unbreakable into the super, and that is more than enough. What a good assist call to anti-air. Acknowledge it was counter hit, and then get the super, keeping it all unbreakable and just guaranteeing that kill. Wawa getting the first game for themselves.
And this vibe, her suite of assists are really good for Caitlyn, right? You have the Crater Maker to sort of anti-air anyone trying to come in on you, and then the Vault Breaker to stop people from walking away from your shots, right? Threaten some sort of mix. Really smart composition from Wawa.
Oh,
and that was great to wait for the break that entire time and still get the combo.
Getting that limit strike, has the break available. Wade found the hit though. Getting that corner repositioning as well. Wawa breaking, go back to neutral over here. Setting up the super. Oh, you know what? Tag back to Kate as well.
Wawa's just like, I'm not sure what character I want to use. Caitlyn? No, fine. Wait, fine. Back to Caitlyn.
I like it though. We're seeing a really big combination of, you know, active tagging with freestyle and literally just hard tagging when you know you're full screen. There's not like a threat of anything. Wade breaking that one. Alawi afforded an opportunity to start regenerating some of that gray life. I'm not sure if that was a bait for the anti-air and then going immediately into the 5Ls, but Wawa found the mark. Tag launch into the Caitlyn, and now Wade down to a solo Alawi to try and close out this round. Might be a resource building round if we're able to find the opportunity to do so.
Real Raggle jump in from Wade to get in. Find another hit. Confirmed by the Tentacle. Has 3 bar. Up suspend none. Tentacle is available. Staggered L. Nice. Then into the command grab. Caitlyn's done. But it's not over yet. It's Vi. And Alawi is pretty low. We could see that chip if Wade isn't careful. But instead the 2M connects. This combos, yeah, he's going to get a full combo from this. Should be enough to kill, but I'm not sure if it does it before Fury's available.
Yeah, that's dead. Perfectly done by Wade over there.
Yep. Optimal as hell from Wade. We'll get the kill and give over like about 20% of break bar. Man,
ooh, the S1 start confirmed.
It's just the round start of the Aegis. Vault Breaker something.
Okay, limit strike ender over here. There's the jabs. Oh, the 5HH gonna whiff. Caitlyn managed to slip Vi out of that one though. Kind of messed up the hit confirm. As Wade now gonna have to work to find another hit over here. Defense and patience from Wawa, not overcommitting to anything, just getting rid of the tentacle and neutral as well. No need for that one. Okay, and the 2L punish. We saw Wade try and attempt to go for the anti-air over there, but by that time, Vi was already on the other side.
Nice, one girl wrecking through again. Switch into that Caitlyn. Just gonna set up the Aegis. Tries to throw it, it's covered by the Aegis.
Wow,
so
that is
But
smart.
there's the S2, Air S2 again. Sort of mix up your falling. And there's a charge shot going through projectiles used excellently by Wawa.
And it is dash up parry as well, air tech. Throw not gonna work out. Tricky stuff right there, I love it. The cross up and the corner positioning. Found that mix, found its mark. Wawa now, two pretty healthy characters. Way down to a solo Alawi with no fury, and the double tap is gonna get confirmed with the Vi as we go into that Vault Breaker Super. Wawa tying up the rounds for himself. Playing very, very confidently. Wade finding moments. But we need that same presence that we saw in the first round if he wants a chance at winning this.
Up back Helmbreaker. That's Wade's specialty. He did it to me like 9 times yesterday. Nice.
Tag.
Nice tech on the throw and also gets out of the corner. But is in a screen lock corner made by the assist.
And you know what?
Not what Wawa wanted there.
Did you notice that as well? The Alawi tentacle crumpled the Kate on counter hit, but because Wawa was on the other side anyway, Kate was crumpled for so long that assist didn't trigger for ages, and Wade found a hit because Wawa had no push block and no tag, no assist.
Create a corner of his own demise. Now Wawa just down to Caitlyn. It's such a tough comeback, right? The character is pretty good, but not having active tactics, any mistake is death.
Yeah, you just need a lot of trigger discipline, no pun intended, right? Okay, there's the Fury. Forward throw, we're gonna get drifting? No? Damn, I wanna see some drifting.
Trying to use this Fury, but not finding effective punch on much.
Oh!
That's confirmed there. On the Crater Maker. That's me bar.
Limit strike
Doesn't
again.
get spent, it breaks spent late.
It's an interesting break choice by Wade as well, but the 2M is gonna find its mark. Those long legs.
There's no way Wawa makes a solo Caitlyn comeback, right? Like, at any level, it's hard.
That's a counter hit, but he already committed to the latter part of the Rekka. A single touch away from death. Wawa trying to go for the throw in this instant, slowly approaching Wade over here. Block pressure, the Vi to keep the plus frames going, and slowly just playing out the rest of that string. Wade being ever so patient in that JS2 to tie things up 1-1 over here in the winners finals.
Yeah, really nice work. Wade patience on defense, and then found this opportunity to strike with that RS2. And you can see how tough it is to make Caitlyn come back, right? Like, you don't have the greatest mix per se, and especially when you're low life, there's a lot of gaps in her, like, in her so-called pressure, right, with that forward S2.
Yes.
Here we go, next game. Good block on the
Block.
cross-up shot.
Oh, and there it is again. Tricky stuff, but because it comes off a mildly charged H, you're still getting that soft crumple state, right?
Nice. Waits after the throw to get the punish. Unlucky. That's the break there. And actually, that was really nice from Wawa.
Yeah.
Using the shot cancel to get away from the Echo. Meanwhile, though, Wade finds another hit and will switch into that Alawi, who's much healthier.
Okay, Wawa finding the hit. Gets the OTG, tries to get the assist into Kate. Slightly missed the timing, but tag back into the Vi, keeping her ready, keeping himself ever so safe. As Wade finds himself in the corner, immediate 2-2, not going to work out. Seeing the Kate anti-air as well, keeping Wade in that block stun, and that's just tricky stuff. I love the instant J2Hs from Caitlyn.
It's so hard, but you can't tell what side she's going to be on when she's doing it.
Anti-aired.
And honestly, that should be hella dead. You can switch to Vi, get extra damage.
Yep.
I think you may live barely.
I think you live as well, just barely.
But like, chip is just like such a big problem.
This could very well be a checkmate situation. Wade has the bar to parry, so I don't want to say anything too soon, but the wake-up attack is not going to work out, as Wawa is going to swiftly punish that.
Not switching back to that. Caitlyn wants to stay out with Vi. Has the Caitlyn assist ready. Charge ball breaker. And the shot to punish, an attempt to punish the Vi.
Tries to confirm off that gunshot, I think. They're back heavy, though. Clean anti-air. Wawa backing off slightly. A lot of patience over here. Not going for the meaty. Not trying to press any kind of advantage. No greed. And Wade now fighting back. A little bit too far out for the Echo to do anything. And he's going to get clipped on the way down.
Nice 2H.
Is that dead on the headshot? Yes, it is.
Go straight into the shot. Now it's just Alawi. No Fury inside soon. And like Alawi's limit strike gen isn't the greatest. But try and find a way. Confirm into the wreckers. Place him towards that corner. Caitlyn assist coming back up. Good parry there from Wade, but he's still stuck here.
Oh, the instant J2H.
J2H, sorry. Finds its mark. But no confirm from Wawa.
Okay. Hard tag into the Caitlyn. Sniped out by Wade. The 2s2 going to work out into the super timewinder assist. Oh, took the corner. Managed to work his way out the scramble, though. The 6s1 is going to get blocked. Got rid of the trap as well. Wade now. Still very possible. It's going to be tough. The overhead is going to get blocked. Block on the S1. That was a great punish choice from Wade. Caught the Caitlyn in this as well. And the Caitlyn, oh my god, Vi fell out the combo.
Now it gets very, very scary for Wawa.
The level 3, but he jumped back.
Oh, but the Caitlyn assist made it unconfirmable. Now Wawa in the back position.
Oh, the back assist.
Assist comes to save Wawa. It got dicey towards the end, but he manages to finish it off. And he's one game away from getting to grand finals. Yeah, he's being grand finals after this.
Sorry, it took me a second to answer.
No, don't worry. I should know. I've been doing this for 7 years. I would go back to character select for a second. Wade still looking composed, even though he's down too.
I think sometimes you really need to go back into character select to just allow yourself time to breathe and think about what you can do differently. Yeah, it looks like Wade's doing exactly that. It looks like he's in a place of complete focus and calmness. Zen state, Wawa looking unfazed as usual.
It's about to round start damage. Just shot right, gets rid of the time winder, and then goes by do her bidding. And then Wawa gets a great confirm.
He clipped the Echo assist, made it look like he was overcommitting. Wade tried to punish that. Wawa swayed back and then punished the Alawi.
There's not much you can do about that apart from wake up attack on that setup. Wade aware, doesn't do too much.
Okay, a little bit too far out to activate the tentacle over there. The 6s1 not going to do anything, but the time winder is going to stop Vi's approach over here. Wawa uses that opportunity to set up the Aegis. Chooses the backup over here. Oh, fell into the trap.
What's your feet, brother?
Where objects in the mirror may be closer than they appear.
And honestly, good patience there from Wawa not to break immediately. Wait for the Alawi assist to come away, so he didn't get break baited. Alawi assist just blows through the trap and gets straight to Caitlyn. She wants to stay full screen, but like Alawi can get there.
Now she can. Wawa backing off, respecting the approach. Doesn't need to overcommit to anything. Push block parry attempt not going to work out, but Wade tries to back off over there. The double tap not tagging back into the Vi. Just a few seconds. That shorter cooldown because he didn't use both parts of the freestyle. With punish, the readiness. The readiness from Wawa over there to basically already have Vi just on screen, immediately tagged and ready.
And it's utilizing Vi's great 5L, right? It has so much range to it.
This is the best jab.
Dashing in, getting a punish on things that some other characters can't get a punish on. Level 3 is enough to kill. And Wawa now on set point. Looking to close this one out. The Vi Caitlyn has looked great so far.
That he has. Like I said before, Wawa right now just looks like the guy to beat because, I mean, obviously, even if we were to cover the names, just the way he's playing is insane. Wade, not out of this one.
Finds another
showing
hit.
Exactly why he's in winners finals right now is well done.
Let's get rid of the Caitlyn assist. No tag for you. Happy birthday! Ended prematurely by Wawa's break. Oh, sorry, Wade's break.
Yeah, J2A is pretty high up in the air, not going to work out. Wade getting Only the quick 2L OTG. I love that parry though, and the 6S1 to shoot through the bullet. That was such good decision making right there. Great awareness. Eliminating the trap. Wawa ready to punish that attempt. Finds the conversion off the air to air.
To the corner you go, traps out. You see Wawa getting the trap down, and while he's setting up his next hit, Wade gets rid of the trap with the 2L.
Bro, there's so many tags. So many tags in such a short amount of time. Yeah, Vi just took so much damage. She's only going to slowly be regenerating that gray life in the background, but it is starting to ramp up now. Wade almost got the kill on her. The back assist is going to OTG, and that was a counter hit, so that is full hit stun from the air to the ground. Wawa acknowledging that, hit confirming it. We're down to a solo Alawi for Wade right now. 2M is going to connect straight into the 5S2 into the super. I think that was great from Wade. Didn't need to overcommit to anything. Just kept it simple. Oh my god, the instant jail, like jump back light.
Has to block this one out.
Okay.
Wade playing patiently. Wawa tries
What
to
a
one
jump!
wrecking crew, but it's an amazing jump into the JS2. And Wade stays alive. Another chance.
Wade said that was just too obvious. That choice was just too obvious.
And these round starts from Wawa have been pretty good, right? Stuffing the assist with the Caitlyn, and then starting his own offense with the Vi. Great parry. Will get knocked down. Can't continue, just a bit too far.
Okay. There's a stagger pressure. A lot of patience being displayed from Wade. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite them as Wawa turning this into more damage. Wade, of course, used the break, baited the low parry. I love that. That was the first time he attempted it as well.
Yeah, every
and he got
time
baited.
It's been charged, but this time Wade just lets it rip early. Wawa punished for the parry. Goes wake up attack this time on defense. Shot will lock down. Goes for J2H, it doesn't connect. Fast charge on that 5H. And there's the parry on the land S2. Oh, sorry, on the echo. Won't get the full punish, but we'll get rid of the assist.
Wow. The reaction to acknowledge that the Vi 2H was just not going to reach Alawi to immediately tag back into the Kate, so you're safe.
And you're seeing whenever Wawa goes for a shot, he's always calling that Caitlyn right for an out, just in case he does miss.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Wow. The art of perfect stillness. Wawa taking out Wade's Echo. As we are down to a solo Alawi. Wawa right now is on set point, looking to make it into grand finals winner side. Wade has to answer back now. It's the final moment. It's the 11th hour.
One last opportunity, right? If he gets it again, surely it's over. That's a great 2H on the bowler air dash. Has tentacle set up. Does be other roll overhead, doesn't connect. Wow, tries to swing, but the tentacles are there to protect her. Riptide stops the first bullet. But he's able to block in time. Nearly has Fury, but has to wait just a little bit longer. S2 doesn't connect. 2M connects, and straight into level 1 to kill. Wawa moves on into grand finals over Wade. And it looked convincing.
It did. I mean, we were seeing some great adjustments from both players, right? Wade was making adaptations throughout that set, but it wasn't enough. Because it looks like Wawa is so in control, and the way that Wawa is tagging as well. Always, I mean, both players were doing it a lot anyway, but you know, the amount of tags, just always having a character in that ready state, always having a character there that's able to respond based on what you do. You're always keeping yourself safe in some capacity. And just like that, Wawa over there in the grand finals, I can't imagine that is going to be the last of Wade we are going to be seeing. They've got that losers finals set coming up later on, and there is a very good chance that they could be making it back into the grand finals for a run back opportunity. However, before we get to that, we do have to get through what is one player we know is extremely strong and has had solid performances versus one player that's more on the up and coming and has started to rapidly improve. And I think this might be the best result that they've gotten so far, as we have Yasha versus Run.
Winner of that one will go on to face Wade in that losers finals.
Top 4 territory, Dunk.
Yep, it's starting to get tense, it's starting to get nervy.
This is where the money really starts to rack up as well.
Yep, I was
amplifies.
Looking at the split, and it's like, obviously top 1 is going to take home a fair chunk of change. If you fall outside of top 4, that's when it's starting to...
the moment you hit top 4, it's that power spike, right?
Exactly.
Like, boom.
So everyone here is going home with decent money, thanks to Riot, obviously, supporting the Challenger events with the pop bonus.
Yes.
But between top 4 and top 3, I think it's like $300 or something. it's
Yeah,
like,
and then it jumps up even more into second, and then second to first.
look, man, no one wants to lose now. But someone has to.
Absolutely not. Yeah, I mean, honestly,
Yasuo
couldn't have said it
really
better
doesn't
myself.
want it to be him, bro. Look how serious he looks, bro.
He looks so comfortable. I
locked
envy
in.
that. He looks very comfortable. That's a nice
It's a
coat.
nice looking coat.
It is a very nice coat, isn't it?
I will be stealing that on my way out of it.
Run,
never
however,
see me
Run.
come in.
This is going to be an interesting one because I feel like Yasha does not play a team and he does not play in a way that kind of really wants to get in there and then just press a lot of buttons. He's very in control of neutral, very able to kind of play many different things at the same time using Ari Yasuo.
And I think, namely, the Yasuo assist is really good at getting rid of the Braum stand behind me if he throws that out. That's one of the big things about this matchup. You can't call stand behind me haphazardly because it can just be counter-called with an assist.
Yeah, the cross-up works every time as well, right? Breaks the armor.
Shout out to Yoshin. I know you love that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep shouting you out, buddy. But obviously, I think Run has experienced that before. There's a lot of French people who play Yasuo, like Orochi, like Slaw, like Yasha himself. You see if he has any counterplay ready for it. But in general, Run has played absolutely fantastic today, right?
Yes.
Peaking at the right moments, playing as a counter-puncher
I mean,
for the most part. But like I said, it's a bit of a change of matchup because Yasha's happy to sit at range and make you come in. How will he play this matchup now?
I gotta see the kind of the path that Run has had.
Yeah, I think he played Hoopski. Yeah, he had to play Mechanics, obviously, and
Gegu, Cascabel, Heapski twice. Got knocked to losers by Wawa and went down 2-1.
I mean, there's good reason. I actually think Braum has a good matchup into the Caitlyn Viking he's playing. Caitlyn hates Braum.
Yeah.
Getting a shot off with Braum in the picture is so hard.
It feels like Braum just does so well against Kate. Really shuts down a lot of that neutral.
Exactly. You can't get the coverage you normally do yet. But here we go. Match ready. It's going to be Yasha going up against Run. Yasha knocked down into that loser side, but still has a chance. Run has been making a big run. Said it so many times at this point. Will I say it one more?
This is where the stakes have really been ramped up over here. This is for a chance to play against Wade in that losers finals. Ultimately to build towards that grand finals that we have later on our hands. Later on, as we're ready to start things off. Run versus Yasha. Run on that Vi and Braum, and Yasha on the Ari and the Yasuo, sorry.
And I'm really interested in this round start, right? What are you doing for a potential stand behind me on Yasha's side? And are you even doing stand behind me on Run side? And there it is, the Yasuo assist called, immediately breaking that Braum stand behind me.
We saw Run block the cross-ups over there, ultimately got hit by the second part. The JH from the Ari, finding its mark, immediate cancel, went for the air throw. Yasha being wise to it though, backed off just enough. Managed to find the punish with the air to air. We're going to be extending over here, Orbit Deception Super.
You can actually kill, right? With
That,
the
yeah.
Yasuo level 1.
Yeah, that is 100%. Vi is out of the picture. Solo Braum, we've been here before. All we know is we can't count out Run when it comes to the Solo Braum comeback potential.
I like that. He hit the shield,
clean jump
realized, and went for the tag. Will get hit again though. Has to use break, but finds another hit with the Ari. Has the assist up, we could go into big damage territory, but he'll give over a lot of break to Run.
Okay. Limit strike. Setting things up over here. Wake up attack. Great choice right there from Run. The jab pressure. The Abare from Yasha right there. The counter match calling out the stagger.
Yeah, setting the president early, right? You can't stagger on me for free. I will swing back. It's a pixel.
It's that willingness to challenge, right? You're showing that you have the backbone to be able to do that.
So we'll take that first game. We are back in best of 3 territory. And you're seeing Run this time go for the battering ram assist, right? To stop the Yasuo from breaking through the stand behind him.
Yeah, nice little adaptation right there from Run. Little adjustment as the stand behind me is going to soak through the hits. Ari took a large chunk of damage. He's going to be building back that Grey Life, but right now Run finds himself being comboed by Yasha as Yasuo swapped over into the Ari, the hard tag. He's we get the corner, I imagine we'd be going into the limit strike. Don't think we are, actually. Said nothing with wall.
Oh, he tried to charge H there, but was a tad slow. That would have broken the armor from Braum. I think that's a try to level 1 there, and it actually
I think so, yeah. I heard something.
I heard the sound. But nevertheless, we'll dispatch of this Vi. And solo Braum into this team is so hard to deal with. Like, you have to kind of just swing armor.
Wait, what do you do? Oh my god, luckily for Yasha, that didn't turn into a devious happy birthday. And the 5S2 looked like it cleaved straight through the tornado, making way for that boulder. Yasuo is completely out of the picture. And Dunk.
Uh-oh.
The solo Braum for run. That's his Zenkai boost. We found it.
Hey, I said it was tough, and I was very wrong. That Vi assist plus the little Fisher did so much damage. And now, stand behind me being used. Run, trying to throw, wasn't in range, but can easily swap back into the Vi. And now it's big Bruce Willis. Die hard on break.
Okay, choosing to back off over here. The jump in did connect for Yasha. Didn't quite get the confirm. We're seeing some hits over here, but they're straight hits and not really being converted into anything. Seem a little bit awkward, but the S1 response right there. Yasha with the immediate punish.
Ooh, can't get in range to bait the break there. That's a great 2H from Run.
Oh wow, you can convert like that? Wait, that's sick.
And he's unbreakable for this next incoming. Run in a great position to take this first game. Fury will be available for this Ari. It's a matter of when. Great cross up. It was actually airborne, so good confirm from Yasha. We'll go into the orbit section. Has one more bar. Could look for a kill here. And I think he will. Get rid of Braum at all costs. Dealing with unbreakable Braum or stand behind me in general that can be tagged into is so hard.
They can be tagged into, yeah. I think we still have the opportunity to use stand behind me, whether or not that's going to be super effective. The staggers, the patience.
2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Like the scene from Superman. 1A!
Okay, Fury spent. Yasha looking for the right opportunity to use that. The air to air is going to be good. Clip by through the J2H. Missed the confirm and follow up, but we'll call that one a reset. Look at all that Fury
American
damage.
about it. All French in that connection. And Yasha will take game number 1.
What you did there.
Thank you. Yasha taking game number 1 over Run. Man, Run, your name is hard. We'll take that first game. And he looked very good. Had good contingency for the stand behind me. But Run not out of this one yet. Looked clean with that Braum.
That's one
Again,
start.
Bolt breaker stand behind me. It's so simple yet so effective.
Oh, Ari's still just getting beaten up. Wow, jab straight into cross up. Seeing it. Let's go into the Ari as well, setting up that stalk and flare. Run now going to charge up the S1. That was a great timing on the button right there. And that was a hell of a parry right there from Yasha and a bait. This guy is so locked in.
Definitely had his coffee. We'll get the confirm into damage. That's absolutely dead. We'll switch into Yasuo. I like this as well because on reaction, you can do the weapon slash if you see the stand behind me come out and break it instantly. Wow, 5-0 connects. 5-0 connects again.
Didn't believe in that one.
Twice from Yasha.
Good bait. Had the break though. Yasha opting to spend it nice and early. Ari's gonna get clipped out. Denies the opportunity to tag in there, but Yasha didn't even need it. Found the hit with the Yasuo. We're getting the full conversion over here. Hard tag into the Ari. Orbit Deception. And should be more than a dead Braum to move on into the next round over here. Now this one's best of 3. This is loser semis. So this right now is set point for Yasha.
Yasha looking to close out comprehensively. He does find that first hit again. We'll go into the Orbit Deception to get slightly closer to the corner. And can go into that Stalking Flare Oki. Will catch the throw. No benefit because they don't have an assist up.
What a block. Okay, Run with that slight dash up before the charge ball breaker, but yeah, a little bit too antsy with that break over there. Yasha being completely wise to it. Now you are in that solo Braum territory. No Fury available though. Nothing like that. Yasha, I imagine, is going to be playing really patient. That was nice air tech.
Oh,
Whip
what
throw.
I have never seen a Street Fighter shimmy in 2x KO like that. Yasha dashing in, dashing back out, evades the throw, and this may actually be dead, right? You can loop back
I think it is.
Yasuo and get the level 3. Yeah, absolutely dead. Wait, Fury available.
Oh, the Fury.
Hold on, there's a chance, but no!
But he found the hit.
The cross-up connects. Yasha ready for every situation. He'll cut the moon and cut through Run's chances and win in this tournament and move on into losers final.
Huge shout-outs to Run. What a performance this has been. You know, a very big confidence booster, I would say. You know, we're seeing the level up. We know it wasn't an easy path. Got knocked to losers by Wawa and then lost to Yasha in top 4. I mean, that is a hell of a performance with how stacked this tournament has been. And I imagine we're only going to be seeing more. And as Yasha, you know, currently still remaining in that tournament, going to be looking to play against Wade. I don't actually know if these guys had played in the bracket already. I don't think they did.
I don't believe so.
Because they were on different sides of the pools, right? Different pool blocks and everything. So I think this is the first time that they're playing in the tournament.
Definitely not the first time they're playing each other in
totality.
Yeah,
Definitely.
These guys have faced off. Wade, though, coming off of that loss to Wawa.
It's had really important time to reflect since then, though.
Yeah, Yasha's going to have to play back-to-back if he gets into that grand finals.
And also, this has been information for Wade. Watching the match against Run, where you know that your next opponent is playing, you're studying how they play. You're thinking about what you could have done differently in the match that you lost beforehand, and he is very composed anyway. So obviously, because this is losers finals, this is best of 5. This is first of 3, the same way we're going to have for grand finals. And Wade looking to make it into grand finals for the run back against... Well, this is a run back for both of them, actually.
I mean,
They both got knocked to losers by Wawa.
I mean, like, most people
It's a grudge match.
But both of these guys looking to take a big win here. A reminder, this is a challenger event for Europe here at viennality XL. Big bonus to the prize pot. And honestly, viennality is such a prestigious event. It has so much history behind it. And the fact that it's the first challenger event for the competitive series,
Awesome.
There's bragging rights to be had here, right?
Oh, yeah,
To go into that next event as Europe's #1 for at least this period of time. I know Leffin won't like to hear me say that, but the #1 at the tournament for it, for debate's sake.
Yeah, you know,
What?
it's a competitive season, right? According to that, based on challenger events, this being the first, I would say that we're quite spoiled in Europe for this year in terms of the challenger events. We've got viennality, we got versus fighting in the UK, mix up in Lyon. I feel like we have a 4th one. I'm trying to remember it, but I can't remember. Do we? No, we have Evo, which is a major. Evo France. So we got 3 challenger events, 1 major.
Should be an absolute banger, right? This year is going to be so fun seeing, first of all, the regional battles between people, seeing how everyone levels up, especially in EU. I am EU better than NA for the longest time now. I will continue to do that, especially at the challenger events. But then when it gets to the majors, you see everyone mixing up like that.
The majors are where everything really counts,
That's
right?
gonna be hella
Your
hype.
challenger events are nice, pot bonuses, but the majors, that's where the substantial money is.
And
That's where the
that's
big
big money,
entry
right?
counts are.
But these challenger events, nothing to sniff at. It's a lot of money they're playing for.
And the level of competition is astronomical.
Fierce.
I've seen all them.
But here we go. Yasha going up against Wade to decide who's going to face Wawa in that grand finals. And already Wade gets aggressive, connects with that JL, confirmed cleanly. And we'll just keep it very, very simple. Doesn't want to spend any meter at the moment. We'll probably switch into a Lowy. And looks for some Oki. Oh, what the hell is this?
So we set up the Oki into the limit strike, into the... Wow, what the...
That was
Wade
off
was
the
cooking
dome.
with something, but it didn't work. Yasha managed to find his way out of it. Completely turned it into an obsolete setup. As right now, Echo is getting punished. Combo drop from Yasha. And Yesu immediately tagged back into the Yasuo on the other side of the screen to keep himself safe. Break being used by Yasha as well. As we're seeing the jump in right now. Going back into that neutral, really just fishing for the hit, but a 2S1 call out, not a counter hit though. Couldn't get the confirm, as Wade is going to confirm off of that. The 5M over here in the corner, and now Yasha's down to a solo Yasuo with his back against the wall and no Fury.
And with that 2S1, it has a massive hitbox, right? So he's not even looking for the confirms. It's just a way to keep your opponent in check. Now, chasing down this Yasuo, connects with the 3L. He can spend 2 bar here or an Echo. Obviously, just bring that Alawi in, level 1 for the tentacles.
So we're going back into this. Limit Strike. Goes for the lob. Wake up attack is going to get baited. The patience from Wade, who is going to take the first round for themselves.
Yep, Wade looking clean. 5M round start. It connects, but it's crazy.
Okay, good blocks. Nice punish as well. Perfect spacing on the 2M over there.
Another wake up attack. These guys are just squirming and struggling to get out. Break comes out from Wade, doesn't want to hold any of it anymore. We'll get hit by Time Winder, but no confirm.
Counter hit.
Again, the 2S1.
Yeah, just a little bit too far out. Raw 6S1, the hold, the cross up. Yasha absolutely believing in it. All right, tricky stuff right there. That S2 meaty is so scary when you have Ari floating above you and you really just have to guess left, right. Sure, and pray you can react to it.
So much damage available, right? Orb Deception can switch into the Yasuo. Doesn't even need another bar. Yasha has break advantage. Won't even worry about it. Wade will not get his break in time for this combo. And it's even Stevens here in game number 2. Game 1, sorry.
I mean, that was a dominant round from Yasha, and the first round was dominant from Wade. So this last match could potentially set the tone, but it seems like both players are just playing rapidly, and they're really just trying to force their game as much as possible. Yasha's whiff punishes have been nothing short of amazing, though. Okay,
Time Winder, but can't get the rest of the combo. Has the clone out, doesn't push his pressure. Opts to back up.
Helmbreaker.
Again, Helmbreaker, it really stops the advancing movement coming out of this Ari. And he'll get it confirmed. Ari manages to get out, but Yasuo starts to hold some of this damage.
He took so much damage from that. And that is going to be Yasuo out of the equation. Solo Ari now, tough spot to be in. Corner positioning, the one good bit of movement could get Yasha out of the pressure. Wade now has to try and capitalize on this, make the most of it, but the 2M, the call out from Yasha, covering that space. Helmbreaker into the tentacle, gets the pickup as well. I imagine we're going into the super, that we are. Sets up the tentacle Loki.
Good timing, and goes into the wild players. Straight into the Orb Deception, it connects, but could sometimes be really tricky to confirm. Get why Yasha missed there. Tags back off 2H because he didn't want to get punished. And the level 1 should seal it. Wade takes that first game. It's 1-0, but it is by no means over. This is going to be the long haul. Yasha thinking about how we can adapt to Wade here. Didn't
Really
even look
is.
bad.
Top 3 territory. High stakes.
Damn right.
And that was Yasha was playing the round that he won very convincingly, but that last round kind of slipped away from them. Yasuo got hit quite hard, and I think that really just spelled disaster because the moment they got out of that, I don't know, Yasha he's got a really good instinct I want to talk about, on like where to press a button to control a certain amount of space, where to cover a certain option, how like the movements and ways that kind of make you want to press that you can whiff punish. Wade ultimately has kind of had like the set play going in their favor.
Yeah, we'll see if we can manage to get through this set play that Alawi is sort of throwing out. We haven't seen much Tangle timeline sucks. Like, it's been Alawi doing the the S2 tuber.
Yes.
And then Echo coming out and doing Tangle timeline out of nowhere. We've only seen it 2 times. And the first time, not much happened. The second time, Wake Up Attack was baited. I wonder if we'll see more from Wade in this situation.
There's the effects of the patch Yasuo as well, a little bit too far out, couldn't get the Kara M. Unfortunate drop for Yasha as Wade is going to capitalize on this. Strike, throw game. That time we went throw. Dropped combo unfortunately for Wade. And Yasha right now couldn't get a clean hit over there. Great defense though from Wade. But Yasha still managing to find the hit.
Great gone for Wade. We'll find a hit and tentacle out here. Have to be careful. Strike throw, blocks the strike, and tries to Spirit Rush, gets traded. And that will be the break gone from Yasha. Now Yasha is playing it slow. Lots of life to regenerate for Ari. Wants to keep her as healthy as possible.
It is the
2H,
2H.
but switches back to Yasuo. There's a rapid slash. Managed to connect. We'll switch to Ari so we can use that level 1. And then we'll switch back into Yasuo to use another one.
And that is going to be a dead Echo straight into the Tornado Super. We're down to that solo Alawi. Yasha looking a lot more composed. Took some time after that first match, probably just to think, collect themselves. Low break seems to have benefited them so far, as they found a clean confirm over there off of the hit. And even though this combo isn't going to kill, we have ourselves a very favorable position. Corner positioning. No Fury available for Wade, but the parry into the 2H was such a good call out.
Yeah,
the S1 Super. Even game now.
Even, but Alawi for Wade. I was going to say he's going to get level
Was that a
Fury,
confirm?
but that's a sick confirm. But I still tempt this straight into the level 1 from Yasha. Ceasing all doubt for that round. And can he close it out?
Okay.
Oh, good tag to
2s2.
stop any sort of block pressure from that Helmbreaker. But will get hit by this Echo again. He does have that 2-bar he wants. Can switch it to Alawi.
Oh.
I think he just missed his input. He didn't quite
Yeah,
come
I
out.
think
Wanted to get
maybe
like a
missed the charge jump heavy, but the bait as well on the break. Wade taking full advantage of this. Sets up the tentacles. The autonomous tentacles get Echo in there. Great immediate tag from Yasha. What a call out. And challenging straight away. Making it work.
Oh, his both. And that's going to be Ari gone. Wade will be able to pull in this Alawi. Level 1. No, doesn't suspend it. No staggers, just keeping it true. Echo comes out. And Yasha jabs it away. Doesn't want to deal with any active tag shenanigans. He's back. Uh-oh, that might be bad. Happy birthday for Yasha.
Oh, drop.
The drop is massive.
Okay, go for the cross up. Yasha pulling out a lot of tricks from the bag.
Ooh, tried to bait. Oh, catch the roll attempt. Jumped in the wrong direction, and Wade will get around on the board. It's one apiece.
Ari did get sniped out of the air. That means a 4-second cooldown for Yasha. Had to come off the break, buying a little bit of time for himself. There we can see the tag. Assist down for 6 seconds. Wade just backing off, buying time for the Alawi to come back. I imagine we're going to see an approach now. Yes, did that back assist. And tagging into the Alawi. The full screen 2s2 tracking. 2 tentacles because it hit both characters.
Oh, tried to 2H on the wrong side and will be punished accordingly. Yasha has all his resources. Obviously just go for Oki here. Has the Yasuo to catch the roll. You have to hold this mix-up. Staggers out. Alawi not available. No push block. You have to hold this mix.
They do.
Tries to
that
go
was
for
such a good push
Norway,
block.
Badly timed.
It was, I think it was the push block.
I mean, yeah, the push block got him out of range. Like, it's perfection for Wade. And he can't break those into level 3. It's a lot of damage, but no kill.
That initial damage from Alawi level 3 does so much that, honestly, Yasha's lucky that Yasuo didn't die for that. But it's still a horrible situation to be in. Both the characters very weak. Break is available. Both Wade's characters looking extremely healthy over here. And this is the final round of game number 2.
Lots of regen for this Yasuo. Makes Wade want to push the situation a bit more. He's been quite patient.
Good defense.
Gets the Yasuo onto the sandwich. Oh, blocks the overhead, but can't block the low in time. And now this Echo not long for the world. Will be gone soon. But actually gets Alawi out of the corner.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Oh, managed to connect. That should be dead right. Switch it to the Yasuo at any point. And he does. Keeps it very simple. Level 3 connects. And that's going to be Yasha putting a game on the board.
I love that.
1-1. I would not be surprised if this goes final game, final round. These guys are looking so even.
Very, very sharp players. We're seeing just so much micro-adaptation taking place in these games. All right, the S2 gonna work out. Saw Yasha being really patient as well on the Ari, probably just trying to fish for an option from Wade to then counteract it. Limit strike, stalking flare. Goes for the throw this time. And dunk. Yasha's looking like he's starting to get the download going.
There's not much Wade can do in that situation. You can't even break because both characters are on the screen. So active tag would bait it. He's being locked down. Stalking player was coming. It's on the way.
Oh,
and actually, it drops a combo for Yasha.
Okay. Wade just playing out the offense. Okay. I like the 5s2 challenge. It was a cool idea. The Stalking Flare managing to keep Yasha a lot safer.
Oh, these 5L staggers to keep Yasha locked down. Can't hold him down forever. There's the 2L grip. I like that mash right on the M button as well. Really challenging these staggers from Wade. Riptide gets rid of the projectile and Ari. Tries to go overhead, doesn't connect. Time Winder connects. Goes for level 1. It actually hits the Yasuo, but no confirm. Instead, catches them on the reset.
Oh, wasn't expecting the ground bounce. Airborne from the Rekka. But it doesn't matter. A Hail Mary level 3. Yasha really committing to that read. Didn't work out. Yasuo paid the price for it. It's down to 1 character apiece. Parry, though, from Yasha has 3 bars available. You are getting a scaled combo, though, off the parry, but with the 3 bars, you might be able to do it.
Yeah, that should be dead. Yasha, that parry was so, like, the parry was hitting basically the last active frame of the parry itself. A fine, fine line between death and life for Yasha. But he rides on life and is looking to take a game lead over Wade here.
There could be some real tightrope decisions, right? Some real tightrope decisions.
I mean, yeah.
I feel like it's one of those. But Yasha has been so quick. The Abare, the spacing, the adaptation looking really on form right now. Wade currently on the back foot, being on the defensive side, gets opened up by the Yasuo cross up. He dashed through, and that is Echo taken out. Yasha right now kind of in the driver's seat to start taking even more of a lead, get that point lead. Wade not out of this one, very close to Fury, and Alawi basically TODs you for a B&B with Fury. Something very much to consider. Good blocks. Good blocks.
And there's a cross-up. Those have been hitting clean for Yasha. Can't get confirmed there, a bit too far away. Big Tentacle has to roll away, doesn't want to deal with the Time Winder. Spirit Rush to keep you locked down. Switches it into the Yasuo, but then switches back to the Stalking Flare from Ari.
Okay. Wade just playing with the space. Not overcommitting to anything. Fury obviously still available.
Okay. Punish tried to press something in the air. Will pop Fury, and now you're on a timer. Gets hit by the REJH confirmed from Yasuo.
How could you have anticipated it? Because she was already tagged out, right?
You're thinking nothing could come from her, but the puppet works. And switching it into Yasuo. Could spend all his meter here. Rise with the wind. Into the level 2 technically. And that is going to be Yasha. Oh, wait, no. Still
Not
a pixel.
enough.
Still a chance.
The Fury saved him.
Chip is a big problem here if you're Wade. Jumps over. Tries to parry.
I respect the attempt.
But
I
doesn't
respect
come out
it.
in time.
Not
Yasha.
really spoiled for choices there, are you?
Yeah. I mean, not much you could have done, right? You had to be basically perfect at that point. And it's one game. One game for Yasha to get to grand finals. See another small break. Wade doesn't look phased, but definitely at the end of his rope. Last chance saloon.
Your head, heart, and hands are the key to victory.
And I think, honestly, the adaptation in neutral from Yasha has been great, right?
Yeah.
We've seen him be a bit more patient. Happy to play that tag game of, oh, it didn't hit, I'm going back to my other characters, much safer there. Again, round starts going in the favor of Yasha, right? In round start situations, if your assist doesn't get hit, you're probably, and you have to start your thinking, and this is great for you. You get like 2 actions for free. So Yasha will take that. Can't make too much of it because of the break from Wade, but we'll get some mix here.
We do. All right, patience from Wade, good defense. Blocks the cross up. Echo managing to kind of save the Alawi over there. Stop the Yasuo from approaching even more. 2L challenge. Couldn't get much more off it. Alawi's still pretty healthy. Nice parry. A good call out. 2 HS2
Nice
escape.
air throw, but slightly too far. Will stay have great positioning on this. Yasuo tries to engage, but the Foxfire Rain will stop Alawi in her tracks. You can switch into, this is so cool, right? The active tag to get into the Orb of Deception to add extra damage onto the combo. Then switch back into Yasuo. We'll stop for the reset. Carve starts, manages to connect. It's looking rough for Wade. Ari and Yasuo both healthy. Fill up to Echo. He'll get Fury, but did you even spend it in this situation?
Okay, the big delay right there into the super. Not going to get an opportunity to use the Fury, but I highly doubt he would have wanted to use it over there anyway, as Yasha is going to take that round. Now putting them on set point going into this next round. Wade has that full break available, but that being said, so does Yasha. We're going to have to see a big turn of events, because this is Wade's last potential opportunity to turn this around for that run back against Wawa in the grand finals.
And again, Yasha's sort of winning the ground start war, right? His assist, managing to survive the melee, and that forces the break from Wade.
Alright, 2S1 not gonna work. Yasha being patient, nice. Good block as well. The empty low is tricky over there, but the slight delay on the 5H. Is Yasha gonna back off a little bit? Wade capitalizing on that counter hit. S2 is gonna get the full conversion over here. Tag launch into the Alawi. A little bit too far away to maybe justify spinning the tentacle Loki, but Yasha is gonna punish the tentacle activation. That back S1 completely ready for it, and dunk. Yasha honestly looks like he's just in control.
And Flo's there at the moment, doesn't catch that roll. Instead locks
Nice.
down. That's an amazing parry. A happy birthday from Wade, and for Wade, sorry. And perhaps a chance, an opportunity. Ball switches to that Alawi, level 1.
Yes, that's
the
dead Ari.
assist character.
No, it's not. One hit.
Tentacles up, tries to go for the command grabs. And then another tentacle connects, but just jabbed away. That's why his jab has great range and is very quick to cancel it into LL.
That was definitely a great opportunity for Wade to start keeping himself in this tournament.
Uh-oh.
Okay, helm breaker, double helm breaker.
Doesn't confirm
Rewind to
with
it
the
straight
tackle
away.
timeline. Level 3, that's going to hit the grab. And that's actually going to be the kill. In an instant, decisive from Yasha to claim it 3-1 over Wade.
What, like we said earlier, man, the balls.
Yep.
Just that confidence to throw it out there. Like, I mean, to be honest though, I feel like it is just a justifiable risk at that point. You have such a health lead. You know Ari's still alive. Even if you were to level 3, if you were wrong and Yasuo ends up dying, you go back to neutral, right? Like, you can kind of take that.
The scariest part is, he did it when he had a life lead. He did it when he had a pixel of health left. This man is a maniac disguised in some sort of calm. He is absolutely insane. But shouts to Wade, absolutely amazing showing here, finishing in 3rd place. I'm sure he'll come back even stronger, and this will fuel him to get a win next time. But we have our grand final set. And
it's exciting, man.
It's
a run back. It's a run back of the winner's side. It's a set we saw earlier on, but right now Yasha is looking a lot more on form. And right now, Yasha's carrying that momentum, you know? That's 2 set wins, 2 hard-fought set wins that you have going into this grand finals. Wawa is the player that has the biggest target on their back. You know, like you said, it's that pressure of staying at the top, right?
Have you said the Ultra Crown, right? Like, it is, for years, Wawa's well. In Dragon Ball Fighters, we all looked at him like a prodigy. It was almost like, how can he lose? In 2XKO, the start was very reminiscent of that, right? To the point where Wawa, at a certain point, hadn't lost a single game.
Yeah.
Like, he hadn't been sent to losers at any point in any tournament, but then he was bled. He was made to bleed, and from then on it snowballed. This is a recovery path now for Wawa. Can you show the world that you're still one of the best, or not even one of the best in the world? This is no longer Wawa in prodigy form. This is him almost as a sage, almost as a symbol of France, like I said earlier. But we've had an amazing bracket. It's come down to this. Wawa had to beat out Yasha, had to beat out Wade. And it's come full circle. Yasha sent down into losers, had to make a big run, beating out Noka 2-1, beating out Run 2-0, and beating out Wade 3-1, all to get back to this position. But can you capitalize on it? Can you bring back a win in a reset that seems kind of hard to pull off.
Extremely hard. I would say that the momentum right now is definitely in favor of Yasha. I think that we've been seeing steady improvements. Like the engine is very, very warm right now. You know, he's absolutely dialed in, very, very focused. But we can't take that away from Wawa. Wawa is just always playing like that. Always playing very, very comfortably, very optimally. Obviously, the Frosty result didn't turn out the way they wanted. But since then, like you said, the recovery arc, right? It's all been bounce back, and he has been bouncing back, and I would say he's been bouncing back stronger.
And it's so tough to say like Wawa's on some sort of downturn when he finishes second, third at pretty much every tournament he enters. But the standard expected of Wawa is first. We almost
He's had great success from a young age,
anything but a win. And when we saw what happened to Frosty Faustings, the loss to Crocs and Socks, the loss to Ikwen, it was almost like he was vulnerable at that moment. He now has to show us you are undeniable again. Can he do it against tough opposition in Yasha? It's here. Finally, grand finals for 2XKO here at Viennality. Wawa going up against Yasha. It starts right here and right now.
Dunk really carrying on that energy. Grand finals, best of 5 over here. For anyone that might be new to the double elimination format, we've got Yasha, who needs to win 2 best of 5s in order to win this tournament. Wawa, on the other hand, just needs to win the 1 set.
Happy
That
birthday.
is a great way to start things off. If you are Yasha, break being used by Wawa, setting up the Aegis. I imagine we're going to get a tag into the vibe. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what we got. A parry on the super and a punish. And look, it's still traveling. It finally fades out.
As the French would say, wish. Oh, tries to throw the roll just a little bit late. And Yasuo will come in and punish accordingly. Reset, goes for it. Wawa ready, tries to throw, but a bit too far away.
Little delay throw right there, but I really like the JL, the immediate JL into the J2H. Just to challenge that space right there. It's Yasha now. Doesn't really need to commit too much. Wawa throwing out the parry, trying to make a read. Didn't work out in their favor. And Yasha should be able to easily close this one out with that level 3. That is going to be the first round on the board for themselves. Definitely a good way to get started.
Can we talk about that? Wawa decided in that very moment the right thing to do is run up parry. He's different, man. He's built different. We'll see. Can he bring this back against Yasha, or will Yasha be able to close out? Great jab and check. What the hell are you?
Okay. Yasha being really patient. Wawa gonna find that vault breaker. The infamous S1. Okay, I like that. I saw the air shot over there. Yasha with the calm stance H. Big normal.
Great spent for both players. Now you're locked down, charge H.
Oh yeah,
Rolls
I
over
saw
to
it coming a
crosser.
mile away.
I mean, it's so ambiguous, so tough to see. And Wawa will take advantage.
Yeah.
Level 1 is enough to kill. And now it's all up to Yasuo. With Kaylin on screen, it can be really tough. You've got about 5 seconds. It's not enough time. Counter hit 5M.
I'm pretty sure he kills.
Oh yeah,
He kills from
absolutely.
here.
Oh, the track's ready, so you land
Wait,
into
that's
it.
sick. No, you know what?
Like, Wawa is some sort of crazy genius scientist.
How do you find that? Yeah, the S2. Wow, I think the tag might have messed up with some of the parry timing over there. Yasha gonna take full advantage. Gets that corner positioning. Extension over here. We're not gonna go tag launch into Yasuo. We are gonna be setting up the stalking flare. We're gonna be punishing that forward roll at the corner.
And
immediately
Wawa's
challenging.
sort of making the decision to say, okay, I'm going to roll out the corner. You can throw me. I'm cool with that. I wonder if we'll see the adaptation from Yasha, where he stops going for the throw, starts going for meaties, maybe getting some counter hits with it. Oh,
It does.
Sets up turbulent wind, can't do anything about it. Goes cross up, good block from Wawa, and there's the push ball. We'll tag into his fire. Try and get some breathing.
Oh my god, found the air to air. Yasha, maybe taking out that Vi. Fury, Caitlyn on the side of Wawa, but we've seen him make this comeback before. It's very much possible. 2H to get Yasuo out of the picture. The clean confirmed. I like that, backing off, acknowledging that the Fury was going to get popped over there. And there's the forward throw. No tag available to try and get a confirmation off of it.
Back throw, has he got the damage? Oh, actually hard tags into Yasuo. Look at the damage on this. And Wawa holding on to confirm there, forces the break, slide,
oh, the low
parry. Actually using the handshake to give him extra time to react. And Yasha will take game number 1. It's going to be tense. Reset may be available here. Like,
the momentum.
My brain is thinking, like, can Yasha reset this? I just need to think about the next game. Here we go.
I think right now Yasha is just playing so clean at the moment.
Absolutely. Every choice is made with some sort of like logic behind it, but it's also got great gumption. He's doing them with confidence and conviction. Now has that lockdown, has Yasuo assist, opts to use it, and wake up attack. I like it. We haven't seen Yasha sort of block that situation yet with wake up attack. Good challenge. And there is the gunshot to get rid of the orb inception. Followed up by Gimlet.
Ooh, I think that might have been a screen lock situation. Just about in the max range space of that Ahri S2. It is going to be a happy birthday over here, though. Vi in absolute danger territory, and she is going to get taken down over here. Baited the wake-up attack as well, and Yasha with a very strong round. A very, very strong round. Currently has, you know, this 1-point lead, and now a 1-round advantage in game number 2. And a parry challenge, I really like that, but Wawa being wise to it, backing off a little bit, getting that whip punish. Yasha forced to use that break, forced to go back to the neutral, playing it out with Yasuo. Speaking of neutral, we're back in this very comfort zone, right, for Wawa, is just being able to constantly check the space with Caitlyn, have Vi always ready to try and challenge you.
There's level 1, wants to get closer towards the corner, will drop the combo. Caitlyn out, charge vault breaker available. Wake up attack comes out, cross up, J2H connects, and confirm. Can't get the full damage from that combo. Wild Flares hits both. And that should be dead, at least on the point character. Vi gonna take a large chunk. And if you're Wawa, you have Fury, but not much else going for you here.
It's very interesting that Wawa decided to hold it as well. I mean, even though you have the Fury, that Orb Inception definitely chunked Vi for a lot of her health. Okay, I like the option to try and throw over there, being covered by the last stand. Caitlyn assist. Going into the electric combos over here. Fury still on the side of Wawa. Probably opting to just not spend it, get the most value out of it by using it later, but
oh my
I spoke
gosh.
a bit too early. The 2H not going to work out. The level 3 from Yasuo going to whiff. The great parry.
Amazing awareness there from Wawa. Straight after the sway cross. We'll be able
I
to
love
kill
it.
here.
The Fury dash cancel.
The problem here is Fury ends midway through this. I'm wrong. He's gonna get all of the damage from it actually. And now one Vault Breaker might do a lot of chip. Actually has to run up and throw. Like, disguised it behind the shot.
That was so smart.
Right, like disguised it behind the shot. Yasha was sitting there doing nothing. And Wawa still has a chance and is still in this one. We'll find that first hit. Charge up that ARS1. Switch it to Caitlyn. Yes, we will. And now go for trap. Can go for trap.
Yeah, Wawa playing patient, opening up that space. Just because you have the advantage doesn't mean you need to try and force something from it.
And that's actually big, right? The last patch made it so that if both of your characters are in the air or on the ground, they'll start moving together, which actually made the Happy Birthday easier for Yasha to follow up and will do so much damage. It's not dead. Now it is off that 2L. Yasha looking to take it quickly, but there's a lot of recoverable life for this fight.
Oh my god, the parry didn't work out. The bait as well from Yasha. Dunk, 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 dunk.
I'm here with you, mate. And it's so smart, right? He went for the rapid slash assist. Before it connected, did the handshake. Playing on Wawa's reactions made it so difficult for him. And now Yasha one game away from a reset here. And I actually...
Oh my goodness.
Falk I was speaking earlier. I said we had no idea what team Wawa's going to play. Caitlyn Vi has been what he's using throughout the entire tournament, but he has had a Yasuo Teemo in the locker this entire time. I wonder, will this be the game changer?
The real question is, this is something totally new for Yasha to start adapting to. All right, S2 trades. The first Teemo representation we've got in the top 8 as well. It's over here in Grand Finals. Great confirm as well on the slingshot. Wawa looking to start things off. Needs 3 games straight to try and win this from winners. You gotta try and deny Yasha this one victory if you're Wawa. Yasha, on the other hand, needs 2 rounds to make that reset happen. So close.
Keep an eye out for that Teemo JL.
What a whip punish.
It's so good at keeping you locked down on the screen. Cross up, Spirit Rush. And now Yasha taking Wawa to the corner. Will drop the combo. Over deception comes out, tag. Level 1
That's
just goes
smart.
straight through it. Really smart because then he doesn't have to wait for, or like he can't parry and get close enough to punish in time. Really smart from Wawa there. But gets hit by the cross up. To the corner we go. Yes, we will. Big damage inbound.
Ari extension. That is it. Okay, yeah, I love that into the JS2. There's the orb. Tag launch, and that is a dead Yasuo. Big damage that you are awarded with this team. Solo Teemo now, Fury, very close to being built, but it's still round number 1 of this game.
As Sejam would say, this might be an eco round where you give up all chance of winning, but look for badges in this situation, right? Because they carry over to the next round.
He's bending it.
They're massive, but here comes the Fury. Wawa trying to find something. It's just being pushed away. Stormbreaker comes out, nowhere near close enough. Stalking Flare connects, but no confirm from Yasha. And now Wawa chasing him down, goes to the do and will whip. In the corner we are. Great block on the pizza cutter. Tries to push forward, but now he's stuck between 2.
Oh, what defense! Fury just about ran out over here though for Wawa. The Teemo starting to make something work. 3 bars available. We're gonna go Limit Strike. We're setting up the Shroom Super Oki. Punishes that wake-up attack. Wawa, 100% happy to take that trade. Is going to be able to kill off the Yasuo. Fury almost available for Yasha's Ari. So close. There's the throw.
Oh! Instant overhead. 10 seconds left on the clock, though. Yasha needs to get a small hit. 2 hits. And Wawa, with the dart, should be able to waste enough time to close this one out. And that was great presence of mind. Wawa aware that Yasha will be throwing everything at him to beat the timer. Maybe this Teemo pick was what he needed.
Okay, clean confirm. That Teemo forward assist, ever so elusive. Capping Azza, I like that. Okay, ends in the Shroom, goes Limit Strike. Setting up more Shrooms.
Knocked down. Tries to rapid slash again. Teemo is out of there. And Wawa's using this float really well evasively to stop Yasha's air dash buttons. Really intelligent work there from Wawa. But now you're locked down. Again, no roll, no DP allowed. Dodges the wildfires, but can't get punished. Tries to parry, Spirit Rush, not in range, forced to break.
Brilliant idea, the timing was right, just the spacing was wrong. Wawa now firing off an array of slingshots, making you back up into all those mushrooms. Yasha managed to get away from that one, but the slingshot is going to get confirmed this time. Yasha right now very close to losing that Ari, and I'm pretty sure the Dart Super is going to be more than enough to do that.
And even if it isn't, Chip is such a big problem against Teemo. You can't parry that much. But it's Yasuo with Fury. Has to be careful with these Teemo shrooms, right? They're just keeping Yasha at bay. There it is.
Oh, there's a Shroom badge as well.
Oh, it wasn't while it was in his stun, so he didn't get the break.
Yeah, that was a neutral.
Effect. Oh, goes low this time. There was mix available there, and he's just happy to wait out this Fury. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he's just floating out of there, smiling while he's doing it. Okay. I like that. Wawa just working his way out the corner. Tag over into that Teemo, but the level 3s from Yasha just really has that instinct on when to press that button. Successful most of the time, and that is going to eliminate the Teemo. We're now down to a one-on-one Yasuo between Wawa and Yasha. Yasha needs this round to start working towards that reset.
14 seconds left on the clock here. If Yasha can still maybe...
that's
air raid! Level 3 available. You kind of have to spend it if you're Wawa.
You have to.
Time. 5 seconds left. Tries to throw, but there's no time. Wawa may be making a mistake, right? You have free bar. You're not going to get in the next round. You have to use it there. Wawa instead goes for the limit strike. Full have break in this round. But Yasha given a lifeline and an opportunity to reset the bracket here in viennality.
They're
Like we're in 20XX now, right now.
Master swordsman, they're just dashing around everywhere, stance canceling. Great parry right there from Yasha. The J2H not going to work out. That is swiftly punished by Wawa. Going to get that tag launch as well. Extension with the Yasuo. Bring him over. Limit strike, send him to the corner. Okay, 2L checks. Oh, parry not going to work out, but luckily for Yasha, didn't get punished. Does still have to hold all this. Great defense though. Block that instant overhead.
Oh, 2M connects, tries to get something afterwards. That might be Chip. Just about alive. He's doing it again. That's a great hard tag. You sacrifice some damage on the Ari, but keep Yasuo alive. You can see he's regenerating in the back. Really smart there from Yasha. Oh, God.
Wow. Smooth stuff right there from Yasha. Hard tag back into the Ari. Hearts on fire. Combo drop right there. Unfortunate for Yasha, but Wawa now has another opportunity to try and make something happen. Asagi is going to slightly mess up the Ari mix. Oh, we got Slingshot badge 2. That's 2 out of 3 of them. Round 3 Teemo.
Yasuo assistance up, but no over deception. Has to settle for the limit strike. Wake up attack again. No tag in time. Oh, sandwich.
Oh, the level 3 that's baited.
It's parried, but there's a break from Wawa. Wants to get out of here. Yasha taking out that Yasuo.
Oh.
Then the cross-up spear rush. I can't believe it.
Oh my goodness.
Yasha resets the bracket on Wawa. 3-0. Not a beat from Wawa, even after the character change.
So not only has this been the first set that Wawa has lost all tournament, Wawa didn't even get a game. And you want to know what's crazy as well, Dunk, is I think that mistake about not popping the level 3 cost him that. And really led to this. But here we are, reset bracket. We are back down to 0-0. The winner of this best of 5, this first of 3, is going to be taking viennality 2026. As Yasha starting things off, has had so much momentum on his side. Is playing out of his mind.
Again, Wawa happy to take the throw, but you're in a precarious position. Uh-oh, 2H whiffs, but Stalking Flare connects, no confirm from Yasha. 5M, counter hit, and now you're in a sandwich. Oh my God, double 5H. He actually goes onto the other side to cause the cross up. Switches back into the Teemo. Oh, tried to parry, but I think because
is that confirmed?
Wow. It took a little bit longer to arrive.
Okay, Yasuo is going to get clipped. That's a 4-second cooldown now. Wawa without any push block or any help with the 2M challenge. I like it. 2H into wind wall. Nice anti-air as well. Gets the conversion. Limit strike. Airborne Yasha. Wawa just choosing to back off over here. Jump to Hisagi and found a way in, but Yasha spending that S1 super. That is such a good call out. Clip the Yasuo. Now down to a solo Teemo with Fury.
Oh, Ari's taking damage. She could die here.
Oh,
she
yes, sir.
Stormbreaker. 5-0 counter hit. Yasha was pressing something, but no confirm from Wawa. Gives Yasha a chance to get out of there.
Looked like there was just so much hits done.
Where
Invisible.
Oh, he's there. Oh God, he's gone again. And Yasha just doesn't care. Finds him. But there's a Fury from Wawa.
Oh. Drop combo. Oh, the crumple. So much life gone in like 2 hits. Wawa getting that round for themselves. Yasha almost had that one.
Very close, but it's clutch. Wawa gets around on the board, needs to get a game on the board here. Show some signs of life. We'll switch back into that Teemo. Has great Oki in this situation. There's an extra trap. You can't really roll. Rolls away actually from the instant overhead. Has Yasuo. 5H. And this time, no 5H puppet. Instead, goes for the throw. That's tricky.
It really is. There's the forward throw this time. We're going straight into the Tornado Super. Nothing overly complicated, nice and simple. Wawa working on a perfect at the moment. The JS1 just narrowly avoiding the Yasuo's head, but allowing the Teemo to find the hit.
Nice timing, tag parry. Wawa always ready for that.
Wow.
Punish JH, but no confirm. And it's just like S1 into Teemo assist that's really tripping Yasha up. Cross up, connects.
Now Fury no longer a factor. And the jab clipped the Teemo as well. I don't think Wawa was expecting that. Yasuo unable to get the tag over there. Wawa finding that hit with Teemo though. Shroom combos in the corner. We got that Shroom badge on deck as well. He's killing from this.
He was so dead. Like, it's not even close. There was so much more damage there. But Wawa gets the game on the board, shows some signs of life.
That he does. And you know what? Another thing I wanted to really quickly mention, Dunk, is that Wawa plays Yasuo Teemo, but he doesn't play Double Down, which is what we see pretty much all the time, right? What we have been seeing. It's the way that, especially France, has played this game. It's so active in terms of tagging. Freestyle is just that pick.
And I think a lot of the Teemo players we see in Europe are still on the Double Down.
Yeah.
Although we don't have a lot of Teemo players, right? But freestyle at this level of play is just too good in the hands of players like this.
Yes.
And I think it makes sense, right? You still have access to really good mix. Maybe, yes, you sacrifice some damage, but there's also like really cool hard tag routes that you can pull out.
Choose your destination.
I think it's like what we saw earlier on where we had the Yasuo sandwich into the charged 5H and an instant overhead.
Exactly that, right? There's also like the instant overhead setups you can do with Teemo J2M.
I think it is J2M, yeah.
Anyway, second game here. Yasha does find the first clean here. We'll get corner presence. A bit too far. And Wawa opts for the wake up attack. Doesn't want to respect anything that Yasha is throwing out here. Great deep car confirmed. Forces the break from Yasha here.
Okay. Wawa trying to work his way in. Hold that calm stance. Okay, Yasha. Very important hit. Wawa using that break, keeping Yasha towards the corner. Yasha found his way back into the mid screen though. And a lot of really slow staggers. Fishing for something, but Yasha raising the pace of the game once more as we're being converted over here. Hard tag into the Ari, getting the extension with the Orb Super. I imagine this is going to be a limit strike ender. Both players without break. It is not. It is a reset.
We'll sort back into that Teemo. The Shroom takes care of the Yasuo assist. Looking play is set up. It's so hard to get in. Once Teemo set up shot like that.
What a block.
The cross up. Great block. A parry attempt from Wawa baited by Yasha. And that should be enough for the kill. He can go level 1 here. Rise with the win. And that's enough.
Oh, the crumple.
First Stonebreaker is an assist.
A massive amount of damage. And the setup, but the wake up instant air dash from Yasha, respecting absolutely nothing over there. Getting in a very important round on the board for themselves to try and tie up the score over here.
And it almost feels like this Yasuo Teemo is being figured out by Yasha in real time. But we'll see if there are any more tricks up Wawa's bag. He can pull out, forced to use the break here. Turbulent Wind doesn't hit, but it forces Yasha back for a second. Oh, that Spirit Rush is actually such a good assist to clear out the shrooms.
Yeah. Okay, the shrooms get thrown out in the neutral. Yasha 2H right there, sent it to the corner. There's a huge anti-air. Now Teemo being the very squishy character he is, he's got to try and minimize the amount of combo damage that he has taken. Rolls out of the corner, takes the throw. I'm sure, like we said before, that Wawa's just happy to take that. But over here, we're in danger territory if you are the Teemo, and that Steel Tempest is going to be enough. Cleaning up the Teemo. Still gets to confirm with the S1 Super. Tries to parry the JS1, but just narrowly misses. Yasha, in complete control over here, is going to comfortably take game number 2 to tie things up 1-1 over here. Post-reset. This is as close as it could be.
And Yasha kind of playing on how quick Wawa is to react, right? So many times we've seen Wawa react to something and say, okay, I'm going to parry, and then the handshake sort of interrupting his timing. Let's see if there's any adaptations towards that, but Yasha finds another clean hit, starts one off. Has corner positioning, can switch into Ari if necessary, and he does. Wants that Stalking Flare Oki. We'll get it. Wawa doesn't take the throw this time. Push blocks away and brings in this team up.
Quite like that use of the S2 over there. Use it to just eliminate the Shroom without putting yourself at risk.
And the combination of Wind Wall and Spirit Rush assist are so good at clearing out Teemo's shot.
Yeah. Nice.
It just gives Yasha so much more room to work with. Number one, big damage.
Big combos. That should be a dead Teemo over here, I think.
And it does give a lot of break pop. It gives you the driver's seat in game number 3.
Oh, what a confirm. Is that off the counter hit?
Yeah. Although I did see Yasha confirm it today, non-counter hit with 2-0. So I don't know. Maybe the French are cracked, is what I have to say about that.
Wow, the 2M. The timing, the discipline from Yasha is going to get launched over here. Obviously, the Fury has been activated for Wawa. I can't imagine Yasha will need to activate the Fury unless they get hit.
He can kill with Fury, I think. If he does extra damage. But instead just opting to drain out that Fury time and take it to one more mix. Has Stormbreaker available, keep an eye out for that. Level 3.
Oh, the level 3.
Blocked. And it's looking bleak. Yasha takes another round. It costs Wawa break as well. It's looking like it's going to spiral out of control.
For as aggressive as Yasha is, he has an exceptional level of patience and the ability to bait things. It's a lot of movement to make you think he's going to be doing stuff because of what his team can do, what he can do.
And this isn't
but then not doing anything.
He's been doing this since Dragon Ball FighterZ, right? With that Vegito team that he made. He was the progenitor of that. It was the patient play. It was the calculated play. And he's doing it here into XKO. Already finds another hit. That's going to be Yasuo gone. And he's looking to get even closer to winning Viennality, which would be such a massive win for him. Wawa down to just Teemo, hasn't got access to that Fury, and because of the lower life bar, there's no guarantee that you'll get access to it.
Oh, the cross-up. That was a really smart choice from Yasha, completely eliminating the threat of Wawa's Yasuo call as well. Still managing to hit the Teemo. Nice parries though, but gets punished this time. I think he tried a 2H over there, trying to hit the Ari, but Yasha one step ahead. Ready to tag into that Yasuo, get the punish. No Fury available just yet. We're getting a super over here, not enough damage to kill, but we are so close to it. Fury gets popped at the max height. Yasha, 2 extremely healthy characters and break available. This is a massive uphill battle for Wawa.
Yeah, trying to get in on 2 characters as just a lonely Teemo, even though you have Fury, is so difficult. Gets hit by the Wild Flares. Level 1 confirms, and Yasha is 1 game away from taking this. The question is, if you're Wawa, do you stick with this team? Do you change it up? We are going to character select, but what team is coming out? Because that's what you have to stick with, and it's looking like it's going to be Kate and Vi.
I think it's the right call. I think Kate Vi has been the team that Wawa has looked strongest on the entire weekend. I think it's the team that got him into the grand finals. And you know, testing the waters, found some moments of success, but ultimately it only led to 1 match. 1 game win on that Yasuo and Teemo shell. This time we're going back over here, because right now, this This is Yasha only a game away from being the Viennality champion, like you said. And Wawa needs 2 straight wins.
If you're Wawa, this is when doubt starts to settle. Can you win this game? Is Yasha just having that moment? Can you counter it? And everything Yasha does seems to be coming up Millhouse.
Clean.
Wawa does find a hit, but he's going to need a lot more than that if he wants to win this one.
Wawa just plays this team so confidently. I feel like this is the right play. Nice bait. Like, using that 5L. Unfortunately, will drop at the end by trying to get pre-positioned over there. Yasha being wise to it. The back heavy as well for the anti-air. A little bit of a scrabbly situation. Orbit Deception being thrown out in the neutral.
Punish.
Wawa being wise to it. Headshot punish on the Ari. She is clean out of there. We've got a pretty strong start now for Wawa.
Now that Wawa has that lead, he can sit back and zone. Force Yasha to come to him. Yasha actually finds a hit. Nearly killed off that Vi in the background, but she survives by the skin of her teeth. However, her girlfriend cannot say the same.
We are very close to an officer down territory, and that level 3 might just be the thing to do it. She is not coming up from this one.
Yeah, we might not see her in the sequel. Vi, though, has that fury, and it's spent. Wawa wants to get in, gets thrown for his troubles.
Oh, he didn't
no
super?
level 1, no confirm.
He didn't have the bar.
That was like fake cross up. What the hell was that?
We gotta take Yasha's blood.
Oh my god, but Yasha now on set point, on tournament point, on track to take a big scalp here. And he's just in flow state, finding a hit every single time he needs it. And Wawa, looking devastated, reset, goes low. And that Vi, she's so done, she's so out of here.
This is huge, Dunk. This is massive. If Vi dies over here, which it looks like she will do, this is a massive, massive piece of your entire game plan gone. The entire neutral gone. Now, we've seen Wawa make solo K comebacks, but this is an incredibly difficult situation to come back from. Yasha has all the momentum on his side right now.
Stalking flare set up.
Clean hit. Almost got the full
Can't
confirm.
get confirmed.
Found the Spirit Rush. Oh my god, and Dunk. It looks like we got a name over here, and that name is Yasha as the Viennality 2026 champion. The first challenger event in EU in the 2026 competitive season for 2XKO. Massive amount of the 5K pot. And a huge GG's to him. I've really had an uphill battle after losing to Wawa earlier on in the winner side to make it this far and win the tournament.
Man, that was dominant. Keeping Wawa to one singular game in 7.
That is crazy. Not only to think that Wawa had been playing so insanely strongly the entire time, but it was the momentum. Yasha had to fight a very tough fight against Run, had to then move it up and fight a really tough fight against Wade. And then all of that carried in, reset the bracket, let all of that carry along and culminate to this. And Wawa, I think those moments of doubt, like you mentioned before, maybe the switch wasn't the right play, maybe it was. I wouldn't know. I'm not there on the stage.
You can't second guess yourself in these situations.
But I think, from my perspective at least, the Kate Vi was the strongest performance we had seen from them. Ultimately, it wasn't able to be enough. You know, it didn't close out the tournament. But Yasha is the one that came out on top. Either way, France is happy because they are the top 8.
I mean, they started the stream happy, you know. I'm sure we'll get the players ready to do their trophy ceremony at some point.
Yes, sir.
That shall be great to watch. I can't wait to see Yasha lift up this trophy because he's been working so hard on 2XKO.
Yes.
And he finally gets his reward. But I think we have our time ready. The players are going to go to the award ceremony, and we'll take you guys over there now.
Thank you so much, Falcon. Dunk, give it up for our casters as well. Our very last cast of the day. It's a little sad in it. But thank you so much. It's an all-French final, an all-French top 3, and we are gonna crown our champions now. Liz is with me again. Thank you so much. And also a very important message for all of the top 8. All of you will be getting a medal afterwards, but the top 3 are crowned on stage. So, without further ado, we're gonna begin. Give it up for our third place. Here he is, Wade! Congrats! Your goodie bag and your medal are ready. Congrats again. And coming in second, here he is, Wawa! Getting their well-deserved prizes, they fought hard. But of course, we have only one champion and only one trophy left. I mean, look at it. Please come on stage. Our 2XKO champion 2026 from Viennality XL. Here he is, Yasha! He's ready to be crowned. Ready for his goodie bag as well. And of course, the wonderful trophy. Would you ever consider switching from your controller to levelist?
No, I don't think so.
Well, too bad. Now you have to. Sorry, not sorry.
I'm bad at like my left hand doesn't have any strength.
Okay, we understand. Well, there's always time for improvement, so also for your left hand. Give it up for him, Yasha! Not only our 2026 champion, but also of our official Season 1 Challenger event of the 2XKO Competitive Series 2026. And of course, shout out to Riot for our $5,000 pot bonus! And yeah, the setups are getting wrapped up, and also we have to wrap up. Unfortunately, where's the Viennality team? There they are. Is Hachka gone already? Come up on stage.
Yeah, I just want to give a huge shout out to everyone who's been working on Viennality, having doing this event 10 years. It's insane. That's all I can. I'm at a loss for words. I just want to give a huge shout out to the team, and especially every one of you who's been at the venue, been doing commentary, been playing, and just hanging around. It's something we don't take for granted, and it's a huge honor having all of you. I hope you have fun, and hope to see you again next year. And also, huge shout outs to Laura. Beautiful job. Thank you very much.
It's been an honor, really. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for making me feel so welcome in your community. Really, I appreciate you a lot.
And the only thing I want to say is thank you to the whole Viennality crew and team. Without you guys, nothing would be possible. Thank you. And to the French guys, of course. Mais oui!
And do we have something for can we wait until next year? Do we have a little something for next year already?
We're gonna do it again, 100%. That's all I can say for now, but it's gonna be in this venue again. I hope you like the vibe, I hope you like the venue. And yeah, we'll see. We'll announce it soon enough. Thank you.
Exactly what we wanted to hear. Have a great evening. Enjoy Vienna. Enjoy your stay. Thank you for being here. Also live on stream. You're awesome. Thank you for being our community.